Hello, chat.
And we're live.
Chat.
Chat's here. Hello, chat.
Hello.
Hello,
Somebody pursue
Adeline's
chat.
mom.
Hi, Mom. Right
Is
now,
Adeline-
she is catching up with the series because she started watching on session
Like
7. So she is now catching up, and then she will watch 13 and now 14.
Okay.
She could ask AI to summarize it for her.
No, if you ask AI to summarize these streams, I will personally come to your house and blow you to smithereens.
You're gonna get demonetized on YouTube.
Oh my god, Twitch AI. On
Wait,
God.
What if we saw it explode right now in
Chat, Curtis is holding an exact replica, maybe even not a replica, but an
Oh no, it's a real explosive. And
I
he
have a
will
bomb.
use it unless you drop that Twitch Prime right now.
Yeah, drop Twitch Prime! I love Twitch Prime! I need money! Do you think I can get subscribers?
He's starting his life for money.
I need primes. Everybody, give me primes.
Find out if he doesn't.
Alright.
You buy.
Alright, this is a real session with real people, which means it's time for real questions.
Yeah.
Let us begin with
Real questions.
Yeah, dude.
ISO.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
My question or fun fact. You know what? I have a question for Leonard.
What's up?
Hey, Leonard.
Hi.
How goes it? That's not my question. I'm just being kind.
Sweet of you. I'm okay.
Yeah, good. What are you most worried about regarding our final, specifically when it comes to what you might find in the tower?
You know, that's a great question because I feel all of us have very, very different experiences in this world. Some of us might have the ability to fly and we don't even know it yet, you know?
Yeah.
So I think
Well, one of us is a bird.
I'd be so surprised when he does fly. Like, what?
Yeah.
But I think what I'm most nervous about is like not walking into a situation we're fully prepared for in the tower. Because it just could be something like random BS that pops up.
Yeah.
Can't throw a wizard Xanax at that. That won't fix that problem. So
Yeah. Well, I guess never mind. That's another question. I would love to kind of role play more. I would love to role play some more, but I don't want to take up more time. But I would love to ask you more questions before we go into the tower.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. But that's my question, and I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass this to Burger Angelo, and so I need you to catch this. I'm just gonna toss you, and then I want you to catch it. Okay?
Yeah, this thing that the chat can't see. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, I want you to catch it.
I missed. Give me a second to grab it.
Yeah, go grab it.
I grabbed it. This is a question before I ask my actual question to the DM. Can I be crass?
What do you mean by crass?
I think the word crass is implied, you know?
Yeah, you can be crass. You can say slurs. Not those slurs.
I say slurs, but I'm not gonna ask someone to say a slur. Alright, my question is for Torin.
Yeah.
Are you a virgin?
Dude, that's crass.
I asked if I could or not.
No.
He did ask.
Dang. And the thing is,
Torin.
I can't ask if it was with a bird or not because I don't have a second question.
I can tell you that first of all, it's not. Second of all, it'd be really immoral.
Torin, have you slept with a
It could be a
bird?
bird all-lander. Is that?
If it was you're they. I think one of these times we should all just expose our sexualities.
Or we should just expose
Well, we
ourselves.
already got one.
We should just all Congrats, Torin.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is that
Do
all
I
you
have to-
wanted to know?
Do I have to pass the mic again?
Yeah,
You do have to pass. You do
have
have to
to
pass
pass
the
it.
Michael.
I'm passing the mic to Leonard, and we won't see if he catches it or not.
It's okay. I'm
Tell us
still-
if you catch it.
I caught it. Don't worry,
Nice.
guys. I could describe it for you if you
Was it
want.
like a one-headed catch, like
I like
OBJ Prime?
stood up, caught it, and then proceeded to sit back down.
You didn't do like a flip like Winston or something like that.
And then I did a backflip like Winston.
Heck yeah.
I have a question
Hello there.
for Boogle.
Hello.
Hey, Boogle. So, I guess, I have no concept of like what life was like for you growing up and everything like that. And primarily, was there any challenges you faced being an all-lander going through legal school and law school?
Yeah, everyone was like, bro, look at my lawyer.
Dog, I can't believe this is my life.
Dog, I can't believe that my lawyer is a bird.
No, I can't
I'm
believe
going
it's
to
a
jail.
bird.
Yeah, so imagine being a bird lawyer going up against a Siberian tiger all-lander lawyer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago.
Did you
Yeah.
get
A
called
lot of
any
being
mean
looked
names?
down upon, but it was mostly pro bono work, so nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Bono.
Hey, pro boner.
Booker.
So you like U2?
Yeah.
That's Bono.
You're very pro Bono.
That's
I
Bono.
would say for the most part, law school was net positive. A lot of very laborious studying sessions that were procrastinated, but I had a good time. The dean's office got mad at me for taking too many silverwares from the dining hall, but other than that, it was enjoyable. Very much. I still have that silverware somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but yeah.
I see.
Carter, this candle. What'd you do with it? This giant candle on my thing. Anyways, sorry.
Please refrain from giant candling at this time.
Who's candling?
Gandalf.
Gandalf the White. Okay, who's next?
I want to throw very violently the microphone to Torin.
I'm gonna try to catch it and fumble it a little bit and go, "Ah!"
You have to show it.
Like
What's a microphone?
it falls on the ground. I pick it back up. Like, ugh. And then Burger Angelo,
Yeah.
you said that you had brothers.
Yeah, I do.
Have you heard from your brothers in a while? Where are they right now? Do you think we'll meet them?
Well, I have the person I've heard through the most recently was Leonardo. That was about like
Okay.
a month and a half ago. He just had some logistics we needed to figure out
Sure.
with him and our master. And I can't really talk to one of them right now,
Oh.
or really forever, to be
Oh.
honest. Unless I believe in in wizard heaven, and if he's there.
Burger Angelo, you would know that there is a canonical afterlife that everyone knows exists, like has been quantified.
Like, what was it called? It's like
The next adventure.
The next adventure. Yeah. If I ever make it to the next adventure, I
Everyone goes to the next adventure after they die.
Who knows? Maybe I go to like the evil version or something like that.
Maybe
The
you'll
evil
find
adventure.
Yeah. The next awful adventure. Well, maybe I'll see him there, but
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't know that you had experienced loss like that.
yeah. Rest in peace, Falafel.
Rest in peace, my
Falafel.
granny.
Thank you, Burger Angelo. I appreciate you for answering that question.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. And now I'm going to, because I don't necessarily trust my throwing abilities, I'm going to have my cormorant fly the microphone over to Boogle. Wait, no. Who still hasn't gone yet? Was it Boogle?
Booble.
Okay. I'm flying it over to Boogle, and my cormorant's gonna just plop the microphone into your hand or wing, whichever one you have out right now.
Burger Angelo. Burger Angelo. My question for you is truth or dare?
Oh, okay.
That's a question.
Oh, I had to ask it. I'll do a dare. Sure.
I dare you to.
Historian.
Oh. Let me think about this. I dare you to convince someone in Skycrest that you are. What are the religious people from that people look up to that are not gods, but they're like
Patron
real
saints?
people?
Patron saints.
Convince someone in Skycrest that you are a patron
I'm a
saint.
patron saint. Oh, okay.
Yeah, or fully convince them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be somebody very drunk, I'm assuming. But yeah, I'll get to that. Is there a time limit or just while we're in
Yes,
Skycrest?
you have 48 hours.
48 hours? Dang.
Or
okay.
till next sundown. Not
Till
this
next-
sundown, but next sundown.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright. I'll see what I can do. Is there a punishment if I lose?
Yes. You don't get to know what it is.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The punishment is you have to worship me as your patron saint.
Who says I don't already?
Freebo Monday.
Rebo Monday.
Me blow Monday.
Lofi Mum Mum.
Let me
Hmm.
see. All right. I mean, you guys know the drill.
Lads, what do we want to know?
Did someone say drill?
UK drill.
UK, Kevin Face. Jungle Boot.
Can I say something?
You can say whatever. you want.
Yeah.
So I learned something today. And I was wondering if everybody else wanted to. GM, can you tell me if this would be possible? If everybody agreed on it without knowing what it was, would you be
mean-
willing to read out the story out loud, not necessarily the?
I could do that. I could if everyone chooses to. It would be a little bit long, but if everyone wants to.
So I'm not going to say any other details other than Isil learned a good deal of information today. And if everybody chose to without knowing what it was, it sounds like our GM would be willing to read it out loud. It is a bit of a story. So everybody
I'm
would
okay
have to
with that.
agree, which you
You
don't
know,
have to.
I agree.
I would not
agreeable.
consider it. I would not consider it necessary information, but it was very wild to read.
I think that I like that.
I'm agreeable.
Right. Then in that case, let me read you a story that all of your characters would probably be familiar with. Most of your characters would be familiar with this story. So I will read it to you as is. Long ago, well before the times that you live in, the world was different. Without order and without formal nations, the people of Calvinson's Wake fought among each other for power, for fame, for land, for any reason a leader saw fit. These times were called the Great Wizard Wars. But power was growing, and as the people fought amongst themselves, their eyes strayed from the other plights of the lands. A cabal of the greatest, most powerful dragons from across the lands had formed with the sole goal to claim all of Arcadia as their horde. At the head of this cabal sat Ux Senix, an ancient imperial dragon who was able to unify a great number of dragons under his iron-fisted rule. Then the day came, striking at the hearts of each of the great cities of Calvinson's Wakes. Ux Senix, Sex's dragons destroyed all that might stand to oppose their rule and brought forth a great period of peace in Calvinson's Wake. Though this peace was only enforced through extreme violence of any of those who were deemed dissenters. This rule persisted for 300 years until a revolution arose to challenge the rule of Uxarix. Led by a charismatic leader, the people of Calvinson's Wake sought to overthrow Uxarix. They faced many challenges, not making any ground against the tyrant. However, in their hour of need, their leader was given a weapon by a mysterious traveler. This sword allowed the leader to magically chain dragons to the ground, removing them from their most powerful ability. With this sword, the tide of war was turned, and the people could finally challenge their tyrannical draconic rulers. Eventually, the war was won on Drakeheart Mountain, where the leader overthrew Uxarix and liberated his people. With no leader of the alliance, the dragons that once fought under Uxarix quickly fell into civil war. However, instead of choosing to rule over the people, the leader implemented the modern government system seen in Calvinson's Wake, unifying all the cities under one nation, where representatives from each city and town made policies for the whole of the nation, and there was no one true ruler. The leader then, for unknown reasons, faded from the public eye. With him, the sword that liberated the nation, promising to keep it in the hands of his family, in case the need ever rose again for the power of the sword possessed. However, over the course of hundreds of years, the sword was forgotten, along with the leader's name. Yet the story lives on. With it, a great number of conspiracies as to why the leader's family and sword had been forgotten. And that's what she learned today. It was a little bit of a history of the Great Wizard War that you guys have heard about, and kind of the foundation of the political system of Calvinson's Wake. Your characters would know this, of course. What you do with this information is free for you guys to use.
GM.
For sure.
Thank you.
Well,
Was it cool?
You said that dragon's name was Uxarix?
yeah, it's Uxcaex.
Oh,
I-
sweet.
I probably mispronounced that because Draconic is not my first language, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's so real of you.
Believe it or not.
Uxcaex?
Yes. It's
Is that
Draconic
all
for
one word?
Yeah.
yes, all one word. It's
There's probably like
That's
an
so cool.
apostrophe in there somewhere.
it's Draconic for platinum sword.
Whoa.
Ooh,
That's
fancy.
insane.
So, anyways, with that out of the way,
Dang, that sword must be made of so much money. Sorry. It's like an expensive sword if it's platinum.
I mean, the dragon was named Platinum Sword.
Oh, okay.
The name of the sword and the sword have been forgotten to history.
I mean, it's like over 300 years old, right? At this point, it would
I mean,
probably
at
be
this
like
point, it's been like 1,000 years since
1,000 years.
this
yeah.
story took place.
I like to think it's called the Chud sword.
The Chud Sword.
That's my theory.
Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. All right,
You're the GM.
I am the GM, which means I can do whatever I please.
We'll do it live.
Anyways, previously on Wizarding in the Real World, the party conveniently remembered that they had a receipt for one Rat Emporium, and decided that maybe it'd be worth a visit before they took on this tower. They found at said Rat Emporium a man who called himself Errand. Quite the eccentric man, he had a dogmatic hatred of rats and seemingly also Allanders. And though the party had their issues with Errand, they were able to get their hands on a new Ratfinder 5000. Not before being offered 700 gold for the head of the Rat Man. The party then embarked to go and purchase some other odds and ends, as well as spend some time down by the quay before they found themselves once again in Central Skycrest at the base of the tower, where they gathered some information from a party waiting in line to take on the tower that seemingly the tower was, each floor was customized, personalized based on the party. And were directed to ask the person at the information booth if they had any further questions, which is where we find ourselves now. The floor is yours.
It was me and Boogle over by that other party. Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Hey Boogle, do you think we should go share what we learned with everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna. At least I'm gonna walk on over. I'm going to relay what we found out to the rest of the party. We'll just say that happened.
Yeah. I am going to actually just pick up my conversation with Leonard really quick because I had a couple more questions to bounce off of my original session question. I'm just really curious at, like, you said that, okay, if we're thinking about this logically,
Mhm.
you said that you were the most worried about being, like, caught off guard, right?
Correct, yeah.
What is going to make you feel more confident that you have what you need so that we can all make sure that we're lifting each other up? Because here's the thing, guys, and I'll like address this to the rest of the group. I could give a less than a shit about the score that I get on this final or what comes out of it. If
Mhm.
I'm being honest, all I need to do with my time right now is I just need to pass. And so for me, I've just been dead set on making sure that I pass because I need to graduate. Like, I don't know about you guys and if how much time you guys have, but I need to graduate. And so that is all that matters to me. And so whatever needs to happen so that Leonard, so that you feel confident walking into this like final, if you need to like study up, or if we need to have like, if you want to have like a game plan, or if you want to have like a certain kind of weapon or something, we can find it, and I will do anything for you to make sure that you feel confident going into this thing.
You know, on the topic of confidence and things going into this, ever since we were at the ranch with Scratch, there's been a little voice lingering inside my fucking head this entire time. And
Like,
nothing has felt like
you're conscious, because that should have been there a long time ago.
no, not that. Do you remember when we were like in the cave and the cone, like, and we all jumped down? You know,
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we all did, and before I did eventually, or like, I know eventually I did first because I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? You know,
Yeah.
that entire time there was a voice telling me to jump.
Oh.
There was a. What does
Mhm.
this voice sound like?
Very, very similar to Scratch.
So
I hate that
for the
already.
last, yeah, I hate that for you. That
Mhm.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But it told you to jump.
Yeah. And like
What
those,
what else has it told you to do?
I've gotten like emotions from it. So like when we were going through the lamb thing or the goat thing, so like the two little bracelets that I have, very sad. I don't know why. Couldn't explain to you.
Have you tried putting the bracelets on?
I have, and nothing happened. So,
Interesting.
I don't know if one of you guys want them. I'm kind of over them, but
Well, can
uh,
I try it on?
sure,
I'm gonna try the
I
bracelets
will
on.
willingly pass them.
Both. You're gonna try both of them.
Yeah, there's two bangles.
two.
I'll try
There's-
one on
there's
each
two
arm.
You put on the bangles, and though you can feel that they are magic in some way, you don't feel anything different out of having both of them on.
Oh.
Can I take one of them off?
Yes, you can take one of them off, and still nothing changes. It still feels as though the magical energy has not clicked on yet.
Can I like inspect them closer?
Yeah, how do you want to inspect them?
I'm gonna probably hold them up to the light and see if I can see anything on them.
Are you trying to like inspect them with like magically or inspect them physically?
Inspect them magically, sure.
Okay, so
Not
then
that I mean,
then roll magic.
would that really change anything considering my magic doesn't really, or should I just like inspect them for magic?
So magic is a entire stat, not just your power. So
Got it.
things
Okay.
that pertain to like that would be magically enchanted, you would also be able to use magic to inspect.
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect them with magic.
Go ahead and roll magic for me.
That's an
Nice.
overkill.
Let it ride.
4.
You can kind of suss out that kind of between your like as you like take them off and put them on one by one, that kind of thing. You can kind of tell that these are not meant to be worn by one person. They're meant to be worn by two different people. And you can also tell that the engravings, the carvings on these little leather bangles are made by definitely two different people. So it would make sense in your mind that these might be meant to be worn by two different people.
I'm gonna hand one back to Leonard, and I'm gonna say, "Can you like, Leonard, try this on? Try this on for me."
Okay, I'll put it on.
So I have one on my like right wrist.
Which hand do you want me, or which wrist do you want me to put it on? Do you think it matters?
Sure. Put it on your left wrist.
Okay,
I don't know
I'll
if
put
it
it on my
matters.
left wrist.
What do you through with your overkill, you can tell that this is the right permutation. You still can't gather any extra information on what enchantment is on them until you like interact a little bit more.
So, Leonard, does this feel any different than how it felt before?
Leonard, I need you to answer this. I need you to tell me if you're lying or telling the truth between these things.
I'll tell the truth.
Okay.
I mean, I would imagine no, since Curtis hasn't said I feel sad. Like nothing feels different about it.
This doesn't feel different than it did when you wore both
Right.
of them.
Within your mind, the voice again is kind of pervading the feeling of sadness is back.
Okay. I mean, it's sad still.
Isil,
Interesting.
as he says that, you kind of intrinsically can like tell that what he is saying is truthful.
Whoa.
Can you tell me more about how you're feeling? Like it doesn't need to be the sadness that you're feeling from the bangles, but like
Just
can you
in
talk
general.
more about can you talk to me more about like how you're feeling about the final and like how the weather feels, etc.?
Yeah, in terms of the final, obviously I would love to have this little like voice or feeling out of my head, but beyond that, there's not much that I'm nervous about going into it. Obviously, I said that like my biggest fear is not being able to be prepared for any situation in the tower, but
Right.
I think there's also just like I feel if we like maybe spectate one or gamble on one of them, we'd have a good idea of what things look like and gather information from that. That would be helpful. You talked about the weather. I think the
Yeah,
weather in
like how
Skycrest
does
is
the weather
fine.
is it like
Like
too hot? Are you feeling like hot
I
or
would say
cold?
I'm pretty comfortable. I think big city climate I really enjoy. It's very similar to like environments that I've been in the past. So I'm very
Yeah.
comfortable here.
You also don't sense anything overtly as untruthful. And you know this deep within the back of your mind and not like in a kind of magical way.
Mm.
Leonard, do you have any regrets?
Mm, a lot. Sure. What type of regrets are you looking for?
You have a lot of regrets, would you say?
I would say like more than not. Yeah.
That same tingle is back.
Leonard, do you know where your parents are not at? Do you not know where your parents are not at right this moment?
Do I not know where my parents are not at?
At
So
this exact moment.
so do I not so do I know where my parents are?
Do you not know where your parents are not at right at this moment?
No.
So you do not know where your parents are not at right at this moment. Or you do not know.
This is too
I-
confusing.
Okay. I do not
I'm
know where
watching
my
Curtis so hard right now.
I
So
do
you
not know where my parents are at.
That's the
at
truth.
this exact moment.
Yes, that's the truth.
Leonard, can you tell me a lie right now?
A lie? Torin
Yeah,
is
can
really
you-
attractive.
Hey,
That's a that the tingle doesn't change. You still know it's the truth.
why would you say that?
Wait. I asked him to lie and he said something and I knew that it was the
Say,
truth.
can you repeat it? Can you repeat the whole exchange again? Sorry, I didn't.
I just
think
said,
I
I said, Leonard, can you tell me a lie?
Leonard,
And I said Torin is attractive.
you can tell that Leonard, when he said that sentence, is telling the truth.
Interesting.
Are you learning anything over there? I feel like we're playing a sick game of 20 questions and taking a deep dive into my conscious here.
Well, is Leonard feeling any of this? Leonard, ask me a question. Ask me a question about myself.
What was your favorite book that you've ever read?
Sorry, I'm simultaneously trying to make this question work, but also make a joke about like a book in my head.
Yeah.
Torin, name any book that you've read.
The Great Bird Hoax.
The Great Bird Hoax is my favorite book that I've ever read, Leonard.
Leonard, you can tell she's lying.
Interesting.
You
I
really
still-
like that. didn't you?
It's
I've
a voice
never
in the
read
back
that
of it's a kind of it's not this it's not the voice in the back of your head. It's like a almost a magical feeling. It feels like something is going off in the back of your head that says this is a lie.
Deep.
It is distinct from the voice that has been in the back of your head.
Ask me something else, Leonard.
Have you ever had any pets?
Yeah, yeah. I've had like 15 pets.
I think that's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Okay.
You can also tell that that's a lie.
Okay. What is your favorite plant?
What's my favorite what?
Plant.
I really love like poison ivy. It's my favorite plant. And then I want to try to deceive him as hard as possible. I'm going to try to convince him that poison ivy is my favorite plant.
Go ahead and roll Grace.
Burger Angela, what's your favorite plant?
The green one.
6 total.
Good answer.
6 total. Leonard, she tells you that poison ivy is her favorite plant, and the front of your mind believes it. The back of your mind, this same intuitive sense, tells you that that is not the truth.
Interesting.
Are you feeling what I'm feeling, Leonard?
Yeah, I can. It's like I can detect when you're telling the truth versus when you're lying.
I think that these bangles can have some sway over, like, can help you
Determine.
intuit
Yeah,
whether somebody is deceiving you or not.
Oh.
I agree. I think that's really cool. I think
So
we could use that to our
if you
advantage.
want, so I'm gonna hand the second bangle over to Leonard so that
Mhm.
you can hold on to them.
Mm-hmm.
Unless anybody else here wants them.
I mean, I'll open it up. I mean, I think we can just use it as a group. I'm happy to hold on to them though.
Yeah. How about you hold on to
That'd be
those?
great.
Leonard,
I felt sorry.
as she hands you this bangle back, as you're talking about what you want to do with them, in the back of your head, you feel reluctance. This is not the bangle speaking.
So I'm reluctant to take the bangle back.
You, Leonard, are fine. The voice in the back of your head is
Interesting.
giving you the
Okay.
emotion of reluctance.
Okay.
Do you want to hold on to them? Can I like sense that there's anything like on his face that makes him uncomfortable about having them?
If you want to, you can roll Grace. If you want to like try to detect. If
Yeah, I want to detect if I can tell there's anything wrong with Leonard holding on to these bangles.
Okay, yeah.
That's a 4 + 3, that's a 7.
7, you almost for half a second catch a weird squint in his eyes. You cannot place why.
Do you want to hold on to the Well, I knew before that the Bengals made him sad. And so I just want to know,
I mean, the Bengals don't make me
Feel-
sad. The Bengals have a feeling of sadness with them.
are you okay with that, or do you want
Totally
somebody
okay
else to
with.
hold on
I'm
to
okay
them?
holding on to them. It's fine.
Okay.
The little voice and I have gotten along so far. It'll be okay.
Yeah, just keep the rest of the group in the know if you are struggling with
I mean, for
anything
sure.
in
I wanted to ask around and see if there was like a wizard doctor or anyone that knew, like, hey, maybe this is happening and why there's a voice in my head.
Have
That's really the
you-
only concern going into the final.
Sure.
Has the voice been a Does the voice harm you?
No, I don't think so.
Because something that I'm curious about, because you said that when we were at the chasm,
Mhm.
that the voice told you to jump.
I mean, were we fine though when we jumped?
We were.
Mm-hmm.
And then has the voice said anything else to you besides making you feel some feelings?
Curtis, was there anything with the other objects from the? I forget. I'm so sorry. I'm looking
No.
through my notes like
With-
sporadically.
I'm
With
trying to learn
with
more
the other
about this.
objects. Yeah. Leonard, with the other objects, there is no like kind of feelings that come attached to them. It is specifically these bangles that this voice seems particularly attached to.
Okay. I mean, it's
But you
really
have
only
had stuff
been,
where it's like,
yeah.
like
I've had
as you
random
walked into
voices,
the
like,
cave,
yeah, just walking
the
in,
voice has
mhm,
been like laughing almost, or when you fell, it was laughing.
mhm.
That kind of thing.
I would say there's been a wide range of emotions that the voice has had, and the
Right.
only thing I can pin it to is fucking Scratch, dude.
Have
But
you
beyond that, like
like played
down
with the
in the
voice at
like there
all?
was a lot of laughter and joy in the cave and stuff like that.
Have
Not
you tried
necessarily.
have you tried like talking to it or seeing because something that really interests me is the voice told you to jump and we were so hesitant to jump, but I'm wondering if it was guiding you
Mhm.
in a way,
I mean, I
and
could
if that's
try.
something
Like
that you
the next time I hear it, I could try talking to it.
yeah, or like something that you could take advantage of.
Mm-hmm. I haven't. It's just hard to draw the dots together and
Yeah,
everything because it's been such specific instances
none
where
of
it's
you
been
guys
like
are
just a
hearing any
lingering thing to
voices,
where
right?
something hasn't stood out.
I am not hearing a
You're
voice.
not hearing any voices, Boogle, no voices. Burger Angelo, no voices.
Mm, no.
I'm not hearing any either. So you just let us know if there's anything that's like super concerning. If you want
Yeah.
to, we can go try to talk to somebody about it. We could definitely seek someone out before we go in.
I would
Sorry,
offer my
sorry.
bird as an emotional support animal, but he doesn't really like being touched.
The bird doesn't like being touched.
No, he doesn't.
Curtis, can I try touching the bird?
The bird is kind of hovering above Torin right now,
Mm,
so you would
It's
have to
okay.
like
I will.
float out of
I don't
reach.
need. I don't need to touch the bird. I think I'm okay. I think just for ease of mind, it would be convenient. I think to potentially see if there's anybody in Skycrest who knows of these things.
Yeah. Okay. How about everybody else? Does anybody else have anything that they
Are
are
concerned.
worried about or concerned about going into this final? Because I need to pass this thing.
I think I have enough tools. I don't really have a whole lot of ways to fight people, but I do have a bow and arrow, and I do have my cormorant, and I have my hands and a staff. So if push comes to shove, I will be pushing and shoving.
Okay. Google?
Yes.
Google, is there anything that you're worried about?
The legality of all of this.
That would be worrying, yeah.
Yeah.
Google, can we talk about the legality of killing the rat man?
See, funny.
Legality of murder.
Yeah, we never actually signed anything that said we would do that, so there was no premeditated murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was awfully keen to whip up a contract. I will keep it. That was concerning.
You're
How
cute.
Yeah. But no, I think we're in the clear.
Good.
But yeah,
I don't.
other than that,
I
I
don't
think I'm
personally want to follow the rat man.
I say we keep our options open if we want to. I'm not opposed.
What about premeditated murder? Do we have to worry about that?
Double premeditated.
double.
If anything, you guys, I would love to go to the info desk and see the logistics of signing up. Because if we need to be putting our name on a queue at all, it would maybe be in our best interest if we did that soon.
Yeah.
Unless we really, really want to wait. But I feel like with the amount of people here, I don't know, if there's a lot of college students wanting to take this final, and from what it sounds like, they kind of have to halt a lot of things in order for the college students to take their final, we might need to see about how quickly we can get in there.
Mhm.
Sure.
We're still
Was
right
there-
next to it.
Wasn't there also a gambling spot nearby too, or something like that?
Yeah, it's that building over by the tower.
Yeah, that'd be fun to go to.
Kind of looks like an Applebee's.
Oh, I love Applebee's.
Maybe. DM, does it look like Applebee's, or did Torin just like totally make that up? I cannot
Oh, we can't hear
at all.
you.
That was a lie. It does not look like a banana, please.
Ah,
Is there
Well,
anything in this world that does look like an Applebee's?
Say again.
Is there anything in this world that does look like an Applebee's?
Not really.
Are we getting Dollar Bagels on this?
we're not, because the building is not an Applebee's. I already tried.
Damn.
Dollar rails.
I agree that I'm personally ready to put our names on a queue if we need to do that. I would love to get Leonard what he needs beforehand.
Me too.
And I'm still down to watch an event if we wanted to watch an event, but also if we know from multiple sources that every event is going to be different and curated for different people, I almost think that it wouldn't really be helpful to spend the time doing that, because part of me wonders if I mean, our challenge, our final could be completely different.
I
Curtis, do I have flash paper on me?
I will say you
believe
can.
you do.
You probably don't, but it's really cheap to buy. You can buy it for like 2 copper anywhere. And
You
can-
know, I really want to buy some flash paper and scratch our professor really quick. I'm curious about the pass rate in her class of the final.
the pass rate in this for final.
Would that be something that would be on the syllabus?
What's her office hours?
Yeah.
Let me take a look real quick.
Professor.
All word.
Because if it's something that's the
yes.
syllabus, I have it.
Oh, guys, but what if Connor answers?
If it was to be something on, it would probably would be on the syllabus. The pass rate is relatively high, with like about 75 to 80% of the group passing. This is a
Okay.
pass or fail. This is a pass or fail kind of,
Seminar course.
not seminar course, but the final is kind of pass or fail because it's a quest, right? You either complete the quest or you do not complete the quest.
Sweet.
It says on the syllabus that sometimes it can be graded letter grade, but that's on rare occasions.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
I like those odds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Mm. 75% passing grade.
Yeah.
Okay, were we wanting to go to the info desk, or
Yeah, we can go to the info desk. I'm okay with that.
let's go to the info desk, ask for more info, see if we need to put our names on a list. If we do, let's put our names on the list. If not, and we would just immediately start it, then let's wait, and then we can go find like a cleric or something of the sort.
Maybe the folks that we found earlier.
Do we get the vibe that they would know something going on in somebody's head though? Like,
They might know healers. We don't know. They seem like holy folk.
regardless, let's prioritize checking the info and then getting your stuff, Leonard.
Okay.
So, tally ho.
Tally.
Let's go ask the info.
And hey, you guys were sure that this bar doesn't have copperitas or
Copperitas.
copperitas?
I'm gonna go up to the
So-
info desk and I'm gonna ask for a brochure.
For sure.
You know, like something that would have all the information I would need on how to do this thing.
One second. Let me pull that up.
You're speaking to a clerk.
Mhm.
Nice.
As you approach this info desk, you are greeted by probably a 40-year-old human man who looks like his best days are definitely behind him. And he turns to you and says, "Well, how can I help you?" In too much of a excited voice, more than you would expect.
Hey, how goes it? How's your day been?
Going fantastic.
Excellent. I'm so glad. All right. My friends and I are just wondering when the next show starts, and if we knew any college students who are looking for their final, how they would get set up to get their final started.
He first says, "Well, the next show should be in about 30 minutes. The group is currently getting prepared and making their final preparations."
An hour, great.
He then proceeds to say, "Oh, are you Dr. Allward's students?"
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
"Oh, we've been waiting. You were a little bit later than we expected, but
By how much?
a couple days. But we're glad to see you. So, this would be where you check in."
I don't think we're quite ready to check in. We have like some errands to run.
Yeah.
If we check in, would we still be able to run some errands, or if we check
Oh,
in,
of
are
course.
we like
The soonest available opening is tomorrow morning.
Okay.
does that sound good, guys?
Good with it, yeah.
I think we should sign up.
Get a good night
Yep.
rest.
Leonard, is that gonna give you enough time?
I think that should be more than enough time. Yeah.
We can watch a match. Because is it still noon-ish, right?
It's like, yeah, noonish.
Okay. We can go watch a match. Depending on how long that takes, we can then go find you a doctor, Leonard. And then we can figure out what else to do. We can go to bed. We can go back to the inn. I'm sure we can find a place to stay.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
That sounds great.
Well, I will say we highly encourage that you do watch a couple matches. It is great study material, especially for you college folks. But we do have a prohibition on gambling on any events until you are graduated.
Ah,
I see.
that's
I see.
okay.
I know it does suck a little bit, but we have to maintain academic integrity here. My boss says that it's because we have to keep our contract with the college.
Who's your boss?
She's, I don't know. She's a bureaucrat. She doesn't love the
What's her
place as much
name?
as I do.
Local
Yeah, damn
government
the
or-
man.
or
Damn
what?
the man.
What's her name? Her name is Trish.
Trish.
I pay this.
Trish.
What's
Okay.
Trish's last name, sir?
God, she doesn't tell me that type of stuff. She just bosses me around and tells me that I'm doing my job poorly.
Trish
What's
isn't-
your name?
Trish isn't short for anything, is
Ah.
it?
No, just Trish.
Okay.
My name is Stalwart.
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 Stalwart. Yes.
Stalwart.
Nice to meet you, Stalwarts.
I think you're the first person who's ever said that. Nice to meet you too.
Well, how about do we need to buy tickets to the next show, or do we just go in?
Just walk on in. The tavern hosts every manner of scrying screen that you could possibly want to view the next challenge.
Oh my god, guys, this is Wizard Buffalo Wild Wings?
I
I'm gonna
don't
go
know
shoot.
what Buffalo Wild Wings is, but okay.
I would like to give a stalwart a handshake.
He shakes your hand and says, "Well, I'm glad I could be of service. If you have any other questions about the tower, I'm more than happy to let you know. I love this place.
You love this place.
Insight check.
Insight check on what?
On I love this place.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Grace.
5
5 total?
plus 3, 8.
8.
Damn.
He is emphatic about this. Like,
Oh,
he seems like he's definitely like a little bit burnt out with the job, but like this man like seems to be like poised and ready to give you every fact about this place that he could possibly think of.
What's it like inside the tower? Have you done it before?
Actually, I've never done. Do I look like someone who could take on the tower? I don't even
I
have
think
powers.
so.
do I look like someone who could take on the tower?
Ah, you look capable enough. You college students typically do pretty good here.
Oh, thanks, Stalwart.
Stalwart, what
Uh,
are you doing when you get off shift?
Me, I am going home and watching the day's broadcasts.
Hmm.
You bet on him?
I can't bet on him. That would get me fired. But
You also have a scrying stone at home.
of course, I have a scrying stone at home.
Is there like a colloquially known name for the tower, or is it just the tower?
It's just Skypiercer. I can't believe you guys didn't know. I thought you guys were sent here on your final. I thought you guys would have known this by now.
No. I mean like the not the arena, like
The games are held.
like the game, like when you say you're gonna watch the day's broadcast, what are you watching?
Like, do they just
Oh.
call it a challenge? To
do they just
Skypiercer,
call it
or-
like the Skypiercer challenge, or
I
is
mean,
it like the
we
Hunger
call-
Games?
We call the competitors Skypiercers, but it doesn't have much of a name. Most of the time, people just say they're taking on Skypiercer.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you
What-
think would happen if you took on Skypiercer?
I would get promptly thrown on my ass and kicked right the hell out of the tower. I've watched enough of
Has
this.
anyone ever died in the tower?
No one's
Yeah,
ever died.
What's the worst thing that you've seen done to somebody coming out of the tower?
I saw someone watch their entire body fold inside out and then back right side in.
What?
They
was kinda
watched
funny.
Their,
Yeah.
They watched
What I
their
feel
body
like.
do it?
Yeah. He got hit with a trap in one of the dungeon levels that turned his body inside out, and then as he walked out of the tower, his body turned right side in. He took it in stride
How
though.
did he walk back out?
I mean, it's just his skin was on the inside and his muscles were on the outside.
But he was still alive.
Oh
Right?
yeah, you can't die in a tower.
Infection?
You
You
can't die in
can't
the
die in the tower. But can you feel pain in the tower?
That's up for debate. Some people say yes, some people say no.
What did the skin guy say?
The skin guy actually was laughing his ass off. He thought it was really funny.
Hmm.
Good for him.
He was a little bit of a freak though.
What?
Kind of a meathead.
Are you a freak?
I mean, I'm a freak for this tower.
Good answer.
What would you do
You
for
really
the
put
tower?
yourself into your work, huh?
What? Say again?
You really put yourself into your work.
I mean, this is my dream job. I grew up here in Skycrest, and to be honest, I've always wanted to work at the tower. So this is my dream job.
That's
cool, man.
great. Not everybody can say that they have their dream job right off the bat.
Well, not
Yeah.
everyone watches people's skin get turned inside out either.
And you have fun with that.
I mean, it was pretty funny. He was laughing his ass off.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay. What if you could give us a word of advice? What would you say to a crew like us?
I would say be flexible. There's always multiple options to solve these trials. Lots of times parties get stuck trying to solve the problem in one way, and that kind of screws them over in the end. They run out of time or they get thrown on their asses. There's always one or two. There's always 2 or 3 ways to solve each problem.
Is there a time limit?
Some floors have a time limit. Most of the time, that's like Some floors have a time limit. Other floors are unlimited time.
How many floors are there?
That depends. I've seen anywhere from 4 to 8.
How old were you
How-
when you first started working here?
I first started working here when I was 18, fresh out of the local trade school.
What are you apologizing for? What?
No, it's okay.
Um, how long does it normally take? If the next session, I guess now takes place in like 20 minutes, how long do you think they're going to be going for if our session is tomorrow morning?
I'd say probably 2 hours for a full clear, but I mean, people get rewarded based on how many floors they clear. So I see
Oh.
parties come in all the time and just take on one floor and walk away with the 1 gold you get.
Do they still?
One goal.
Oh, but we being
We need to clear it.
we need to clear it and get to the top.
Yeah, unfortunately for you guys, there's no monetary reward other than passing your final.
Right.
Could
All
you
right.
give
Well,
monetary reward?
Man, I make like 3 copper a day. I don't think I can give you anything of worth.
Don't say that.
Do you live in a home? Can you afford a home on 3 copper pay?
I mean, I rent a place. It's not too bad.
Well, I think I'm good to go. You said there's a tavern in there to watch.
Oh
the-
yeah, there's a tavern and it stays pretty rowdy.
Well, 20 minutes gives us enough time to all order a drink or some food or something, and then get ready to watch this game.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if you have any more questions about anything, I'm here all day, every day.
And we're checked in, right?
You are all checked in. Just show up here at, I'd say, 10 o'clock probably works best tomorrow morning.
Sweet. Perfect.
To the bar.
Yeah, to the bar.
Thanks, Tower Boy.
For sure.
We're gonna head on in.
All right. In the bar, you are greeted by, as he said, a vast number of scrying screens that are displaying kind of all manner of thing, but from what you can tell, are mostly people taking on single floors at the tower, with one big screen kind of saying the next round starts in about 20 minutes.
Sweet. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna talk to the bartender.
You were greeted by a little gnome man.
Hey, little gnome man.
Weird to say that.
How is it going?
It's going quite great. How are you?
You know, I'm getting it done.
You're getting it done. How was the last showing? And I'll kind of nod to the TV.
Those losers, they didn't even make it past floor 1. Got spanked by a centaur.
Oh, yeah. Happens to the best of us, you know what I mean?
I mean, floor 1 typically isn't that hard, and they made it look like it was a Herculean effort to lose.
They must have been very specific kinds of people if all of these floors are curated for them.
To me, they looked like they lost a bet.
And I'll just give him a laugh and I'll say, can you make me a drink?
What are you looking for?
1 ice cube, 1 cherry, seltzer water.
Damn, who hurt you?
You don't want to.
He's gonna pour it for you and be like, normally I would charge someone for this, but I would feel morally bankrupt. So, it's on the house.
Thanks, man. And then I'm gonna kind of look at my my party and say, careful though, they'll run you dry. And then I'll go find a table with a good view.
Okay.
Curtis, I would like to approach the bartender
How's it going?
I would like to ask. Man, I'm okay. How are you?
Getting through it.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. What's your favorite drink that you could make here?
We're talking favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the full fist. You want to
You know,
try?
I'd love to try your full fist, sir. Thank you.
He's going to take out a large kind of big mug. He's gonna fill it like 3/4 of the way full of like dark ale, and then you're gonna watch him pour a filthy amount of some clear alcohol into it. It's topped with cocoa powder and whipped cream.
Oh, thank you. How much do I owe you?
That'll be 1 silver, sir.
I want to give him 3 silver and tell him the rest is. Thank you so much for the drink. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. That's more tip than I've ever received.
Oh,
He'll give you some more tips later.
I'll give you lots of tip. Don't you worry, and I'll wink and walk away.
You're gonna see him just be like, mm-hmm. And he's gonna be kind of like holding back laughter. Who's up next?
I'd like to approach him
Oh, yeah, go.
Ah.
With
Boogus.
foreign.
oh yeah,
Look at
We'll walk
you,
up,
cute couple. What can I get you?
no, we're not a couple. This guy's he's just my lawyer.
Liaise.
That's what they all say,
Oh.
kid.
Don't mess up.
Luke, what do you want to drink?
Can I get a big old mug of ice?
Anything in that mug of ice, sir?
No, sir.
All right, 1 mug of ice, and he's gonna pick up some ice from the ice chest and just fill you a big mug full of ice. You guys have weird taste. I'm not gonna charge you for this one either. I want to see what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna like pick it out with my beak and then toss a cube up and go like. Yeah.
Your friend
I've jotted all of that down.
has. I'll leave you two lovebirds to it.
Hey, no. Can I get a dark ale?
Say again.
Can I get a dark ale or a stout, whichever one you prefer the most?
You know what? Sure. And he's gonna pour a tall kind of mug full of dark ale. He'll be like, that'll be 1 copper, sir.
Thanks, man. And I'm gonna give him a copper.
Okay.
Just
Thank you so much.
like
No tip. No tip. No tip. That's
Leonard,
a part of the
I
rent,
don't have money right
Mr. Wren.
Leonard, I don't have a lot of money right now.
Fair.
1 copper is perfect. Copper. I'm in college and my voice still cracks. That's crazy.
All right. Who's next? Mr. Turtle?
I'm not going up to the bar guy just yet. I want to just like kind of perceive the bar and the area, see if anybody looks like a shady person gambling, like I could do some under the table kind of action.
There are definitely roll perception. Roll perception, first of all.
Perception. Is that like a grace roll or is that just like a general?
Just general, flat D6.
4.
You can tell that there are people from all walks of life in Skycrest here. There are people who look like they have lots of money, and people who look like if they don't win today, they're getting killed tonight by the mob. You are able to pretty easily able to find a couple people that you think might do some under the table gambling if you want.
Okay. 3 drinks, ideally, probably something around a silver each or something like that. And I can bring 2 of them to some other guy, to the other guys.
I'm gonna say, a silver is like an absorbent price for a drink. Like a fancy drink would be like 5 copper.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay.
You got a drink with like half a bottle of liquor in it, Mister.
I'll spend 15 copper then.
Okay, so silver and a half.
Yeah.
He'll pour up kind of some old-fashioned looking drinks.
Okay, I go over and I walk to these guys that I see and like, hey boys, drinks on me.
Hey, thanks, a man.
Hey, why wouldn't I? Seems like you could help me out with something that I'm to do.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I just, just looking to have some action. No strings
I'll have
attached.
some action, you say, and they're gonna look you
Oh,
up and
yeah.
down.
I'm willing to spend too.
Yeah, I don't usually get paid for these kind of services.
Hey, when I know what I want, I'm here for it.
What were you thinking?
Some tower.
Say again.
What's up with what's up with the tower? I think the first shift in the morning is gonna do real good.
Are you trying to make a bet?
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to sleep with us.
I mean, we can talk about that after the fact, but let's gamble first, and then we can talk about that. In a second.
Okay. Well, looks like the first group up in the morning. If I look at the schedule here, and he pulls out a little like, almost like small scrying screen. It's just kind of sitting on a desk, like on a table next to him, and he looks at the schedule. It's like, tough luck. Looks like the first group tomorrow morning is a group of college kids. We can't bet on those.
But y'all are cool though.
I mean, I couldn't place a bet on them even if I wanted to. The tower doesn't take bets.
Wait, I thought it's. Sorry, can we quick pause? I thought you said that they bet that college kids can't bet. Not you can't bet on the college kids.
Yes,
You
would have also.
cannot.
But
you also
people
cannot
can't bet on college attempts. People can't watch college
Okay.
attempts.
Shit.
They
well, that
they can
ruined
bet
my-
on other attempts, but they can't bet on
Entire-
college attempts.
I ruined my entire plans. I was gonna try to bet on ourselves.
No,
But
try to swing it.
Mike,
Try to swing it.
but
Try to
Burger
make some
and
bets
Fun,
with
you
them.
are not allowed to bet either.
I know. That's why I said under the table. I wanted some black market action. That was my entire purpose. That's what I asked.
Oh, wipe him.
Well, I'll call it beginner's luck. I mean, if you're looking to bet on another group, I'd be more than happy to do a little something under the table, if you know what I mean.
Do I see Burger Angelo doing this?
Are you trying to hide Burger Angelo?
There's no fucking hiding. He's a turtle. That's
I-
massive.
I just enough, but to where Leonard can see it only.
Okay,
No.
Leonard, you can see. No one else. Actually, no.
Leonard-
No. Roll grace. Roll roll craft to see how well you can hide yourself.
Dang it, 2. That's a 3 in total.
You can. Everyone else can definitely see that you are just trying to hide from them, and specifically trying to let Leonard see you.
Like I give a wink.
But Leonard, you can see him.
I want to walk over with my. What's the name of my drink again?
The full fist.
I want to walk over with my full fist. And I want to gently put it on the table. And
Hey,
take a-
Jimmy, this guy's doing the full fist. Come over here. And a third guy's gonna
I
walk
wanna-
over.
I want to drink 2/3 of it right in front of them.
You're gonna have to roll brawn.
Braun?
Yeah, yeah, you're rolling
obviously,
brawn for
gotta
this
chug
one.
it down.
Okay. If I say I want to drink a quarter of it in front of them.
You're still rolling brawn.
1 second. Here we go.
Come on, Leonard. Tough
Said
that
Braun. Okay. I'm gonna fuck it up. You guys ready? You're not even ready.
I'm so ready, Leonard. Wow me right now.
I did this for Torin.
Let it ride.
Let it ride, baby.
Did what?
Bungle.
Please. Yes.
Let it ride.
Yes.
Let it ride.
Get the triple. Get the triple. Get the triple, baby.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh,
If you would have
Not
matched
really.
my triple bungle,
You take your first gulp.
Wait. Do my tarot card. What does this do?
What card do you have?
it's a 7.
It's a 7 of
pretty much.
cups. I need to see what that lines up with.
I mean, it has alcohol in it. Looks like it. Seems.
I
pretty
think this is a.
Cups is only craft.
Oh, craft. Okay, cool.
You would need a discs to reroll Brawn.
Discs. I'm willing to trade with anyone if they have a discs.
magic.
Seeing none. Leonard, you take the first gulp, and it burns so bad. It burns worse than you've ever felt any liquor go down. You take your second gulp, and like you're kind of like coughing and a little bit gagging at the same time. You get it down, but you're gonna be rolling at disadvantage for your next 2 rolls.
Okay. I want to look Burger Angelo in the eyes and like put an arm around him, you know. And I want to say as straight faced as I can, like, sorry fellas, I think he was wanting to bet on the next one here in 20 minutes with you, you know.
You okay there, kid?
You know, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you're still trying to take a bet, I'll bet on it. How much gold we talking?
Am I able to like perceive first like how that group is going and all that stuff? How well they're doing?
They are just about
Well,
to
they're
go
close
on.
to be done.
You can
Oh,
kind
they're
of.
about to. Oh, so it's a brand new one.
They're about to
Okay.
start.
Okay. Are we able to see anything about them, or like any like pre-game highlights or all, or just like it's purely
You
blind?
can see that the show's starting to show up. You can see them kind of like standing in this like gray kind of undefined room, kind of just getting ready for whatever is about to come at them.
Do they look cool?
Let me roll a dice for that. They look kind of cool.
Pretty cool. I'm thinking these guys get about halfway up, but they ain't getting up all top.
How much gold you putting on it?
I'll put 5.
I'm not talking to you. We're not
Oh,
betting
5
against each
gold?
other. Are we betting together, Leonard?
I'll put 2 gold down if you put 3 gold down.
Putting 6 gold down, minimum.
Sure, I'll put 3 in.
So 9 total. I grab his gold too, and I just chuck 9 gold in the center. That's what
Aha, I
I'm
didn't
talking
know we had a big baller here. And they're gonna
about.
they're gonna like pull out and say, might as well make it fun, and put down a platinum coin.
Ooh, wait, so we're at
Wait,
9.
what are they
So we only
gambling
need one more to match, right?
Yeah, you need one more to match.
Yeah, I'll throw a 7th on there.
Can we all see Burger Angelo?
Yes, you
betting?
can all see Burger Angelo.
you better not influence this at all.
Can
I'm
I?
gonna ignore that.
What?
I'm looking at Google and I'm like, I'm gonna ignore what they're doing over there.
Am I close to Burger Angelo at all?
I'm using all of my intent to completely ignore Axel.
You're close.
Curtis, I'm gonna walk away from Burger Angelo. I've done my damage.
Threw it in.
You're probably like 20-ish feet away.
20 feet.
Yeah, you can kind of
Mhm.
see him standing next to a booth of kind of shady looking guys.
They're
all wearing tuxedos.
My plan was not gonna work if he was 20 feet away.
Right.
All right.
Well-
just to agree to the terms, we're betting that the team doesn't. I'm betting my side they don't finish all the way. You're betting they do finish and they make it up the tower. What are the terms of the bet?
You
I-
don't. Never mind.
I heard.
We're
Well,
supposed to
I heard
get
you
terms.
say. I heard you say that they'd make it up halfway, then fail. So anything other than that, I win the money.
Michael.
You mean precisely halfway up?
Yeah, whatever their halfway looks like. We'll see the tower.
The parlay that we're doing is they make it halfway up, but they do not finish it. So anything between
Oh yeah,
like,
so if they make it up
floor,
halfway
middle,
and don't finish,
if
you
they make it up
win. And if they do
3/4,
anything else,
if they
I
make-
win.
No, if they make it 3/4, I win. Anything between 50% and 99% is my money. You get 0 to 49 and 100.
Deal.
I shake hands.
He's gonna shake your hand and he's gonna be laughing to himself.
I'm not. I had like just try to remember this guy's face and all that stuff, and I had then go back to.
We'll be right here, bud.
Oh, I know.
I wanna go up
I do
to-
a quick cheers before I nod my way off with the group since I gave.
They're gonna cheers and be like, "Hey, I see what you're doing here."
And like in a very sly way, I say like, we'll talk about sleep after the game.
We'll see. We'll see how you feel after this bet.
Michael, this is a bad idea.
That's great.
All right. Anything else? Hearing none. As you kind of sit down with the rest of your group, you see the kind of gray room that the group was standing in shapeshift and start to move around. And where once there was a gray room, they are now standing in the depths of a dungeon. Around them stands a party of right about 12 skeletons. They're a party of 7. And as this happens, you hear an announcer come on and says, "Well, it looks like we're gonna have a good one today, folks. We have a party that calls themselves the Draconic Layers. Taking on Skypiercer once again. It looks like today they're gonna be faced with 8 floors. Ooh, not looking good for them. And as this kind of starts to go on, you see them start to attack the skeletons. And it looks like a relatively decent fight for the most part. And from what you can gather, this is just kind of a combat floor, and they are able to easily kind of beat the floor. One of the party members during the altercation does take a good amount of damage. He is a fighter, so he's kind of up in the front lines with the skeletons while his friends kind of cast spells in the back. He does take a good amount of damage, but they are able to pass the floor. The next floor is where things get interesting, because as the floor starts to once again morph and shape from the dungeon, it shapes into a ballroom. In it are a vast number of people walking around and milling about. And you can see, and the announcer comes back on and says, "Ooh, let's see how they deal with this social interaction. It looks like they are tasked with getting secret information out of one of the guests. One of the guests is lying about their status and plans to murder the queen. Their job is to figure out who it is in 10 minutes." You then see the party kind of start frantically running around the room, trying to like go up to everybody, and it's quickly becoming that they do not have enough time to like ask everybody who like what their intentions are and any of that. What you notice from your scrying table is that the trick to this puzzle is kind of stepping back and watching from a balcony. As from your guys' perched up view with the scrying camera, you can see that there are people who are moving suspiciously through the crowd and talking with each other, and you see kind of a cloaked figure walk in, get passed a knife by one of the servants at this party, and then start making his way towards the queen. Right before his knife lands true in the queen's heart, the same fighter who was up in the front lines during the first combat kind of grabs his arm and gets in his way, kind of diving and protecting the queen. Unfortunately, the knife does land home on the fighter, and the fighter is knocked unconscious. The party, you then hear the announcer say, "Ooh, just in the nick of time, but it looks like they're going to lose a competitor. They're going to lose one of their party members. This is not looking good for them." And as the fighter falls unconscious on the floor, you see his body kind of like phase out and be teleported away, likely to the bottom of the tower, as the room begins to shift again. This time it is a dungeon that is themed after a like regal prison cell, and they are tasked with breaking out of the prison. This one, they are able to easily kind of get through, as one of the party members seems to have the ability to like telekinetically control keys, so they are able to kind of quickly and efficiently pick up a key with their telekinesis powers and open their locks. On the 4th floor, they are met with one large kind of beast of some kind. You can't place your finger on it. It looks similar to a lion, and like a lion with almost squid antennas coming out of its back. And it is humongous, and without the fighter, the party quickly succumbs and is unable to beat this monster, as they don't have the strength or hit points to deal with it, and they all pass out unconscious on the floor.
That was the 4th.
That was the
Floor?
4th
Out of their 8.
out of 8.
Wow.
I slammed the table really hard.
Well, Braun.
At some point in time, during this whole thing, I want to lean over to like the nearest person who's watching with me and say, so is there like one floor per member, or like how do you determine how many floors there are?
It kind of depends. Sometimes I've seen parties of 5 and take on only 3 floors. But I've also but it tends to be that it's roughly a similar number. This one had 8, and the party was of 7.
Interesting. All right.
But the
It-
exact same roll Carter did a 1, a 1, and a 4. I double bungled it.
You double bungled. You slam your fist down, and it doesn't even make a noise when it hits the table. You just kind of like
I'm like baffled though. That's so
the guy you on the turnaround, you see the guys kind of raising their glass to you and pocket your gold.
mine. I also have like my middle finger out. Wait, do I have 4 fingers or 3 fingers? I can't remember.
You have
I think I have 4 fingers.
4? Yeah, you don't have middle finger.
No, I have
Anyways,
3. Do I have-
yeah,
wait,
I
or
can't
do
remember.
I try my best to make a middle finger, even if it's with 2 middle fingers. Well, I raise my glass as well.
Isilt, you kind of get the information from this lady that it typically is plus or minus 1 of the party size.
Interesting. Okay.
Am I? Who am I? Am I near anyone right now, Curtis?
Yeah, I would assume you're sitting with the group, and there's plenty of
I
people in
wanna-
this tavern.
I want to look at Torin and I want to say, how do you feel about doing it tomorrow? And then take another swig of the big ol' fist.
Man, first, what's in that? That drink looks nasty.
Do you want to try it? It's really good.
I'm okay. I watched how the first one went down. I'm loving my ale though. I don't know. I think that we're just gonna have to try our best. I have faith in us. I think we've come out of pretty bad scraps in the last couple days. Some that could have been very fatal, but we've done a really good job. We've gotten through. I don't know. I feel okay. I'm just ready to move on from this town.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I'll drink to that. I want to take another drink, Curtis.
We're gonna clink though.
Leonard, I need you to roll another brawn.
Okay. Sure.
I'll drink mine too.
Torin, this one's for you again.
Thank you.
6.
Let it ride.
Nice.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
4.
This one goes down much easier.
Mm.
I will drink my ale with him.
Are you sure you don't want to try this, Torin? It gets a lot better the more of it you drink.
Like I said, I'll stick with my beer.
Okay.
Sometimes the simpler drinks really just they speak more to me. You know,
It's- Do you think that's true about the simple things in life for you, sir?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can be a little transparent with you, I've had a lot of things that were given to me in my life, but I really didn't like accepting all of them. So I like living life free.
Torin, I have a question.
Yeah, Leonard.
I know not to take that bigoted, rat hating, Allhlander hating man seriously, but he said something about wrens being able to fly.
He did say something about that, didn't he?
Can you fly?
I can talk to birds.
It was a yes or no question.
I can talk to birds.
Okay. Have you ever been able to fly?
Maybe with the aid of a token here or there, but never on my own.
Never on your own.
No.
Interesting.
It's actually it's a hard subject for me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well,
I
if
don't like
you
heights.
ever want to fly, I'm sure Boogle would happily give you some pointers. And
Yeah.
with
Boogle
that, I
can't
want to
fly.
take another swig of my drink and walk away.
Hey, but Boogle can't. Oh, okay. Bye.
Curtis, I'm on the prowl for someone here. Much like there were sketchy men that Michael was dealing with, I also want to find sketchy men in this bar.
Roll a grace check.
A grace check? Okay. Am I okay? Can do that. That is going to be a 6.
Of course, you have to let it ride.
Okay.
And I need to pull
What?
up some. I need to pull up. You said what? A 1? Doesn't matter.
A 1.
Okay. Let me pull up some information. Remind me of the design of the thing. If you want to do it over Discord, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I'll DM you.
Okay. as you walk around the bar, you have your eyes out. You're kind of talking people up a little bit, uh, and you are trying to gather information for this specific type of person.
Mhm.
You quickly come to find that the people that Burger Angelo was talking to, we're talking to already, see, ap, seem to kind of fit your description. And as you walk past them for like a second time, you catch a glimpse that one of them, on the back of their neck, wears a tattoo of a kind of Latin-looking skull.
Okay. I want to hide from the group right now.
That one is a craft check.
Okay.
Let it ride.
Getting battles.
I want the record.
You do have a cups card. You do have a cups card.
no!
I have a cups card.
You do have a cups card, which allows you to reroll craft.
What there was okay. Yeah, I'll re-roll.
Okay.
Here.
I will take your card. As you produce the card from your pockets, you hear in a different voice from the one that you're familiar with, laughing. It sounds as though an old woman is cackling somewhere very far away.
Okay.
You can now reroll.
5 plus 2,
Five.
that's 7.
7. Where at first you kind of look around the bar and you are unable to fit in anywhere, hide from your group. You then find kind of the perfect spot, sitting right across from them at the booth.
Okay. I
And you
want
can
to
slide in and sit down with them.
I want to make eye contact, not my power sense, but I want to look specifically at the one that I noticed had the skull. And I want to like very quickly flash my similar tattoo.
He's gonna look at me like, I thought I saw something like that when you were hanging out with your turtle friend.
Mm-hmm. I want to look at him. I want to go. I'll get straight to business.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm looking for like-minded individuals in the city who I may or may not be able to pass or possibly receive some gifts more or less from.
What do you mean by passing or spreading gifts?
I have, and I may need to pass along in the future 20 wizard perks to a specific someone.
20 wizard perks. Jeez. Kid, you're carrying that much?
Not on me.
Well, at least you're somewhat professional. What type of client are you looking for?
High end. Specifically someone who is very discrepant.
Discreet and high end. I could probably get you something, but it'll take me a couple of days.
Ideally by the end of tomorrow.
End of tomorrow? I suppose I can make that work.
I'll leave a good 2 silver. Let me write it down on the table for him. I'll say, have another round.
He is going to look at you and be like, well, the name's Steve. And he's gonna Steve, and he's gonna pass you some flash paper. Now you know where to contact me.
Sick. I'll put the flash paper in my pocket, and the pocket that doesn't have Torrent's hair in it.
Okay.
And I will slowly make my way back to the group.
They're gonna lift their mugs at you and kind of give you an affirming nod as you walk away.
I'll do the same. You said his name was Steve?
Mm-hmm. Hey, wait, kid. I didn't get your name.
I'll look back and I'll say my name is Leonard and walk away.
Nice to meet you, Leonard.
There wouldn't happen to be any all-landers in this tavern, would there?
Let's see. Oh yeah, there's all landers. You can kind of spot like about 8 of them, kind of spread out throughout the tavern.
Do they seem like they are mingling with people who are not all-landers, or do they seem like they're kind of keeping to themselves?
At least 4 of them are all in one group that seem to be kind of hanging out with each other. And then there's a couple who are just kind of attached to other groups of people. Separate,
Okay, so it
2
doesn't
separate groups.
it doesn't necessarily seem like there's like all-lander segregation happening in this
No.
tavern.
No, they're very much integrated throughout the whole place. It doesn't look as though there's segregation or anything like that. No. Your
Okay.
character would know that segregation like that is not super common.
So we just happened upon like the most racist person in Skycrest.
It's not that racism is a super uncommon. It's just that it at that level it's relatively uncommon.
Okay. And the event finished up, right?
Yes, the event is finished. It took about like all in all, it took about an hour and a half.
Okay. And they got through about half of it.
Yes.
Remind me, when they all went unconscious, they just like faded out of existence, right?
Yes. It's you could pretty easily tell that it was some sort of like teleportation spell.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anybody in here who looks like they've been at this tavern for a while?
Oh yeah.
Not necessarily drunk.
No, there's definitely degenerate gamblers who are sitting and doing nothing but like sitting here betting.
Okay, can I go up to somebody who maybe not necessarily like the sketchiest person, somebody who's like keeping to themselves but seems like they know their way around?
Yeah,
Like-
for sure. You can easily find one of those guys.
Can I ask them? I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna say, "Hey,
Well, hello?
hey, hi. That was some game, wasn't it?"
That was really nothing. They were struggling the whole way up if you know what you're looking for.
Oh, it didn't really go your way, huh?
It went my way fine. I had bet that they wouldn't make it past floor 4, and I won my bet.
You know your way around here, yeah?
I've been doing it for 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah.
I only thought you were 20 years old.
You look at him, and he's definitely like a poorly aged 60-year-old man.
Yeah, that's the point. You don't look a day over 20.
Yeah, and you don't look a day over 350.
Thank you. I moisturize. Anyway, so my question is, what is the craziest thing that you've seen this tower shapeshift into? I could tell that these rooms, I'm kind of new here if you can't tell. And I could tell that these rooms, and I'm gonna kind of like act a little drunker than I am. I
You're not
can
drunk at
just
all.
tell that these rooms are, I know. I can tell that these rooms are like moving or like shifting. What's the weirdest thing that you've seen?
Go ahead and roll Grace to see how well you can pull off this act.
3 plus 3 is 6.
6. He doesn't seem to parse through the fact that you are acting here. Well, I mean, the craziest thing I've seen somewhat this room warp into was a couple months back, a party of freaks. It looks like these kids had done nothing but adventure for 15 years. All of them were stupid powerful. I saw it warp into a whole, like, into a whole battle against a lich. That was crazy.
It's a witch.
A lich.
Witches are really powerful. Oh, a lich. Those are pretty powerful.
Yeah,
right?
it was a puzzle and a fight at the same time. I don't know how these kids took it down.
Did they win?
Oh yeah,
Where
they
are
somehow
they
made
now?
it look easy. I don't know, off adventuring, finding something harder to take on.
That's kind of wild. I could never imagine doing something like that.
It's not common
What's
that we
like-
see parties like that take on the tower, but it's always a treat when you do.
Have you noticed that certain kinds of people and certain kind of parties get certain kinds of puzzles?
I mean, yeah, of course. The whole tower is built to where it only gives you a challenge that's going to be difficult. All the challenges are possible, but they're always difficult. So you could throw a 2-year-old in there and they'd probably have the problem be to learn how to walk.
That's so funny. Learn how to walk.
Yeah, it makes for some pretty boring challenges sometimes, but it's always difficult, so
Hmm. Is it difficult on the body or is it difficult on the mind?
it's both, ideally. A party that's
I see.
successful is a party that can both weather the mental battle as well as the physical battle.
Interesting. What do you think would be the best thing to go into this tower with? Like, what would you want to have? Or what kind of luck would you want to have on your side if you were to go into a tower like this?
I remember when I took on the tower, God, it had to have been 25 years ago now. I found the most useful thing is a suit of armor.
A suit of armor.
Mm.
Or I guess for me it was a suit of armor. At least I was a relatively decent sword fighter back in my day, and I worked that job in the party, and having my suit of armor really did help. Well, back when I had it.
Where is it now?
What do you think? You think an adventurer ends up gambling at a tower for 20 years because he's successful?
Maybe.
Well,
But I
hope
guess for
get that
you-
suit of-
But I
hope
guess for
get that suit of
you,
armor back someday.
something that might be useful for you if you were to take it on is a good set of tools. The tower is not super forgiving on its crafty type puzzles. It's been known to break tools and snap lock picks, and that's what people don't tend to realize is they'll go in with a set of faulty lock picks or a faulty chisel, and it'll
Interesting.
break halfway through and they'll be stuck up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
Thank you. That's very helpful. I'm taking on the tower tomorrow.
Ah, you're the college group, aren't you?
Yeah, you won't see me unfortunately, but I'll
Ugh.
be in there.
Well, you guys do have a higher success rate than the rest of the general population, so I'm sure you'll do fine.
I guess they just like us.
Ugh. Rumor has it that they make it easier for college kids.
I hope not. I want a challenge.
That's what they all say.
Well, thank you. What was your name?
Name was Roland. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Roland. Hope I see you around.
See you around. And your name was?
My friends call me ISO.
Well, ISO, good luck.
Thanks, Roland. And then I'll just head back to my table, and keep an eye on my other party members as long as they want to stay here. But I'm good to go. I have some errands I want to run.
Anybody else?
I'm okay leaving.
I'm done with my beer.
by the time you guys get out, it's probably around 2-ish o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, I got some advice from my new friend Roland in the tavern, and I think I'm going to try to find a little bit of something to defend myself, to maybe buff my HP a little bit. And I want to stock up on my lock picks because I only have 2. And seeing that that challenge in there with the keys makes me wonder if that's something I'm going to need at some point. So that's where I want to go. If anybody wants to come, I'm looking for some, possibly like a type of armor to buff me up a little bit, and some lock picks, which I would assume might be found in the same kind of store.
They would probably be found in stores that would at least be next door to each other. You could probably find them in the same store.
Okay. Anybody want to come?
Curtis, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
How feasible would it be to collect feathers from my ironclad cormorant, or maybe other ironclad cormorants, to make armor? Like, because it's called ironclad cormorant, does that mean that it's
You could
armor?
definitely it's definitely armored. The ironclad cormorant is a bird that is famous for having feathers that are like really super hard and rigid, so it can take more hits than one would expect.
That's cool.
The amount of feathers that you would have to collect from your bird and from other birds would be, you would probably need like 4 or 5 birds worth of feathers, and you would need someone who was skilled in making armor to craft it.
So I
I
couldn't
would-
just do it by myself.
No, you would have to find someone who is like a skilled armor maker to make this
Cool.
kind of specialty piece.
Okay.
I'm
That's
happy to go with ice silt, but it's
We
2
also
o'clock. you
need
said?
to. We also
2
need to
o'clock.
get you a doctor.
That's
so,
what I was gonna bring up. I'm happy
Yeah.
to go along. I'm happy to go along and then do that.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone else?
Burger, what about you?
Burger Boy. Oh, Burger Boy.
Yeah, I'll do whatever. I don't care. As long as it doesn't cost any money.
Hey, are you okay?
I might have spent a couple dollars.
Do you need money? I have 6 gold.
No, don't worry about it. I have
Okay,
to earn
man.
it.
I'm sorry. I'll just go too with everybody else.
Sweet. Boogle, you said good?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Could I at this point in time, would I be able to see a market that would do that, or should I ask somebody for directions?
You could probably, you wouldn't be able to see it, but you would know that the general direction, and you could probably find one without asking.
Excellent. All right. I'm going to go to the nearest place where I could get a couple lock picks, and also probably ask some sort of armorer what kinds of, not necessarily like metal armor, but like a leather type of armor or something, just to buff up my
Yeah.
defense a little bit.
So I've been thinking about how to do this. Armor in this game is going to work like this. You can wear heavy, medium, or light armor based on your brawn. So if you have 1 brawn, you can wear light armor without any penalty to your grace. If you want to wear medium armor, you'll take a -1 to your grace skill. And if you want to wear heavy armor, you'll take a -2 to your grace skill.
Okay, so like if I have a level 1 brawn, I need light armor.
Yes, because then you'll
So that
take
I don't
no
have any-
penalty to your grace.
Okay, so light armor would be like a leathery type of armor.
Yeah, typically a patterned leather armor of some
Yeah,
kind.
and what kind of buff would that give?
That would
Would
give
it be
you-
like resistance, or would
That
that
would-
be like
yes.
extra hearts?
That would give you like, I think I shook it out to like 4 extra HP.
Okay, so it's extra hearts. It's not necessarily resistance to damage.
Some armors will give you resistance to damage, but your base level armor right now is not going to give you anything. Even if you got like heavy armor, it would only be additions to hearts. You could get
Cool.
special padded leather armor that is like reinforced or like scaled that will give you
Or
like
if
different
we
resistances.
found or were given a type of armor, there might be like
Yes.
special qualities to it.
Correct. There might be special
Okay.
qualities to it, but right now
Would
you could,
to wear armor, would I have to take off the cloak?
you can keep the cloak on.
Keep the cloak on.
The cloak stays on.
Okay. How much would it cost for a basic leather armor?
For a basic leather armor, it's going to set you back like 3 gold.
Sweet. I definitely want to get a basic leather armor.
Okay.
You said that's plus 4 hearts?
Yes, plus 4 hearts.
And then I currently have 2 lockpicks on me. How many lockpicks do we think that we want? Because I have some money to spend. And I'd be willing to buy more and be the person who holds the lockpicks.
Do we-
Since,
No, you first.
since I probably have the best luck with them because of my experience with them. So how many would we like to get? Because I have 2 total. I know that depending on, and this is a little bit table talk, but depending on the rolls that I get, they could break easier or last longer. And so how many total would we like to have?
How many, Curtis, were we able to see how many locks they had to pick in that one room?
In that room, they didn't have to pick any locks because they got a key. If
There was
they
a
did not
key?
have, yes, because one of their powers was to control keys, and so they just grabbed a key with their telekinesis from across the room.
I was just talking to my friend Roland in the tavern, and he said something about making sure that we have adequate and enough tools. And my types of tools, I have lockpicks and I only have 2. And so when I think of tools, I think of like rope and lockpicks. I have some weapons. So I just want to make sure that I have enough lockpicks. I don't know if anybody else needs any type of like tool or mech or anything that to make them feel comfortable.
I'd like to get some armor.
Hey, Curtis.
Yeah.
Is shield the same situation as armor?
So shield would be a similar situation as armor. It's a little bit different though. So
Yeah.
there's gonna be like 3 types of shield. There's gonna be a buckler, which is like a small shield. Just like it's like this big, and it's like meant to like just swat things out of the way and all of that.
Yeah.
That will be your small shield. You'll have a medium shield, which is like kind of like a bigger shield that you put around your arm, and then you'll have a heavy shield, which you can like, which is huge, and you're meant to like block with. Shields will give you kind of situational reactions, so you can so like with a buckler, you can, instead of rolling grace or brawn, you can roll craft to block an attack if it's applicable. With a medium shield and a heavy shield, a medium would be a medium and heavy shields would be brawn checks, but they'd give you advantage basically.
Okay. I would like to, after Card does his thing, I want to come back to that.
Carter, you have what is your Leonard? You also have 1 brawn, so you're not going to take any penalty of wearing light armor. Heavy armor, you
I
would be
just want
taking
light
penalties. Okay, light armor.
Light armor.
You can find that again for 3 gold pieces.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
I'd like to buy a buckler as well.
A buckler will, if you're like dodging certain grace, like if you're using grace to dodge, you can add certain numbers to that roll. So I'd say like,
Wasn't it craft?
yeah, you can it allows you to use craft if you want to, but if you want to
Okay.
use grace in some situations, like if you want to dodge out of the way and like step to the side, you can do like a +1 or a +2 on top of your grace. So like if you have 2 grace, like if someone is like swinging like a light weapon at you, you could instead use grace, and you could get like +2 on top of your +2 to have a +4 total on that block, on that
Okay.
dodge. So a
Sick.
buckler. Let me see. Pull it up on the table here. Ugh. That would set you back 2 gold pieces.
2 gold.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Isil, you wanted to buy lockpicks, 2 lockpicks. That would set you back probably 1 gold total.
Sweet. Yeah, so that puts me at, so with the armor,
They're cut out.
Uh-oh.
the armor, I have 20 hearts.
Correct.
And then now we as a group will have 4 lock picks. Does that sound good, guys?
I think that's fair.
Because
Yeah.
I'm assuming that in this tower, it's not like every level there's going to be a lock to pick. I'm assuming there's just like going to be, if that were to be a challenge, I would assume there would just be 1. And then 4 gives us ample opportunity if I like bungle them all.
I also do have 2 keys of guaranteed opening. Master lock,
That's right.
master keys still. So if we're in a pinch and we need it for sure, we're still chilling.
Is that what the master key does? It opens any
Yes,
lock.
it guarantees opens any lock.
It can open up any non-magical lock.
I see.
Mm,
If it was magical, you couldn't use a key on it. So
Okay.
I'm trying to think, what else do I have? So when it comes to tools, so I have 12 condoms. I have some venom. I have lock picks. I have
God's most
knives.
powerful tool.
I have, and then I have 2 different kinds of rope, but I have 20 feet of paracord and 10 feet of climbing rope. That's really all the kind of tools I have, as well as 2 minor healing potions. It looks like if we go unconscious, we are no longer a part of the game. Or we're no longer a part of the tower. And so if anybody else wants to get anything to buff their HP or to bring back, like, for healing, they should maybe do that. But other than that, I think I'm good to go.
I'm good to go. I obviously want to go find a doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Ooh.
But I mean, I'm good to get out of the market.
I would like to scrounge around for feathers to see
Uh,
if I can make a down set of armor.
I would say that is a lot of feathers. That's going to take much more time than you have.
Sure. Okay.
And again, if
but-
you're crafting big sets of armors, you're going to need to either spend like a whole day crafting it or find someone who can who's a specialist in crafting these things.
Totally. I think considering time and considering that I have 6 gold to my name, I might try to buy some light armor.
Okay.
How
Again,
how much is that?
That's 3 gold, like everyone else.
Okay. Oh, sorry, forgot.
Yeah.
And that brings me up to 20, correct?
Yes.
is keep inventory on in the tower?
You didn't ask this, but you didn't see him drop anything.
Okay.
You saw all of his equipment go with him when he fell.
Interesting. Okay. Hmm.
What are you worried about, Boogle? Is there anything?
Well, I'm curious. Like, if someone goes unconscious and is removed from the tower, and they have items that are still in play, do they lose those items? So if I were to invest in a very expensive item and then mess up on like level 2, do I lose that item?
So
You know,
what
I
you
bet
saw,
we could ask
what-
that person.
you can definitely ask the person. What you saw during your trial would have been this. when they were all knocked unconscious, all of their equipment, even if they weren't holding it, went with them.
Yeah. Okay.
So you could probably safely assume that your equipment's going to come with you. What you did notice is when they broke a piece of equipment, that equipment didn't come with them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So like if it's
Fair.
broken, you'll lose it. But if it's not broken, it'll probably come back with you.
What items for about, I would say anywhere from 0 to 5 gold would you recommend for light sources that are portable and effective?
You would already have torches. If you want to,
Are
you
they
can
lit already though?
no, but they come with like lighters.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. In that case, since we're all shopped up, do we want to find a healer for Leonard?
Yes. Finding a healer for Leonard.
I say go for it.
Ditto.
Okay. Someone can start to ask around, I would say.
Okay, Curtis, I want to do a perception check for somebody, either from like that helping hand place or anywhere else nearby that might know where like a cleric or like a healer is.
You are able to find once again a town's guard who is who you can kind of walk up to and ask, hey, what, like, I'm looking for someone. And he's gonna ask, well, are you looking for help with a physical affliction or an affliction of the mind?
An affliction of the mind?
Is this affliction magical in nature or unmagical in nature?
I would say it's magical in nature.
Well, then your best bet is the Order of Sir Finch. They are, of course, they would be able to help you, and you would be able to recall. If you want to roll Grace, you can try to recall what the Order of Sir Finch is. All of you can, if you want.
Say grace.
Yes.
Oh, Curtis, it's time. Get the tracker.
Watch it.
Fuck. 4.
I'll roll 2.
Okay.
I also bungled. Let me let it ride.
Is it plus grace?
Say again.
Is it plus our grace?
Plus
or-
Grace. If you didn't bungle.
Okay, 4, 2, 6.
6. Boogle. Burger Angelo, did you roll?
What are we rolling for?
To see if you can recall what the Order of Sir Finch is.
I've got no fucking clue.
Okay.
Bango.
Boogle, you are the only one who's able to kind of pierce this out, and perhaps it's because of your studies in law. You would know that the Order of Sir Finch are the followers of the patron saint of knowledge, Sir Finch. They are, as a form of worship, they try to learn more about the world and the comings and goings. So they probably have an answer for many of your questions. The guard would also have directed you to the nearest church of Sir Finch.
Google, do you know anything? I have no clue what he was talking about right now.
Hey, Chris, could you repeat that one more time?
Yes. The Order of Sir Finch are the followers of the patron saint of knowledge. They follow, like, as a form of worship of this saint, they seek to better understand the world around them. So when it comes to particularly things of magical origin, they have many of the answers to any question that someone can have.
Many answers to magical items.
They particularly focus on magical studies. So things that pertain to magic is what they will focus on.
Sweet.
I'm assuming you would just relay that to
Oh yeah,
Leonard.
Leonard. Yeah, Leonard. They're followers of the patron saint knowledge, and their obsession is finding they have basically um the answers to most magical items and questions you might have.
Interesting. I say we go there. That feels like a good first stop to.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You were
How's it
able to
true?
you were able to easily um, follow the directions the guard gave you to this church building. As you walk inside, uh, you were greeted by a kind of shorter in stature gnome woman who is wearing kind of churchly garments. The first thing that stands out to you, however, is this church is full of books of all kinds, magical tomes, like history books. It seems as though every wall and every pew has some different kind of book about histories or magic or anything that you could think of um, on it. Well, how can I help you?
Hi, yeah. So, my name is Leonard. What's your name?
My name is Fairworth.
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 Nice to meet you, Fairworth.
Nice to meet you too, Leonard. How can I help you? How can we be of service?
You know, one of my friends, like really, really close friends, he lives in a different city though. He was having trouble. He kissed a goat that had this magical ability to enthrall people. I know, it sounds really stupid, but he said he has a voice in the back of his head that like tells him to do things and he feels like kind of weird. Just curious if you had any like strategies I could take back or any ailments that I could like give him.
Go ahead and roll Grace.
Grace?
Yes.
Big
Let's
money.
go, Leonard.
Honey. Let it ride.
2. 5.
And this friend of yours, is he about your build?
I would say fairly similar, yeah.
Okay. Well, one of our priests should be able to help you. Let me go and get them.
Okay. Thank you.
A couple minutes pass, and she comes back with a female elf who kind of greets you and says, "Well, I hear that you are afflicted with some kind of magical ailment of the mind."
No, my friend, but
Right, your friend. And she holds up in quotation marks and looks at your group.
anyways.
It, I mean, if it is truly someone who is not with you, I cannot do much. We would have to assess you. We would have to assess this friend in person if we wanted to diagnose your issue.
Sure, fine, it's me. Big deal. Move on.
Kids these days. Yes. We will need to assess you, but can I get some general information as we walk back to the office?
Sure. Can I more or less explain the same things that I
Yes.
explained to her little underling?
Yes. She's gonna walk you back into the kind of back recesses of the church, back into a little office that kind of looks like a medical clinic, but kind of not. It's almost like a therapist office in a sense. Um, well, it seems as though I might have heard something similar to this. Could you mind explaining your power for me?
Yeah, so when I look people in the eyes, I have this like kind of ability to enchant them and have not control, but they become a lot more reluctant, not a lot less reluctant to do things.
I see. Interesting, interesting. And she's gonna scribble down some notes into a book of hers. Well, can I have you sit on the chair? This will only take a moment.
Sure, I'll sit in the chair.
As you sit in the chair, you are gonna feel the general aura of discomfort come over you.
Mm,
This is definitely the voice.
okay.
Is it okay if I affix this device to your head for a second?
What does it do?
It will scan your psyche for any traces of magical remnant.
Sure.
And she's gonna affix this device to you. And it's gonna look kind of like a contraption of like wires and crystals, and you can't really place at like a snap of your fingers like what it does and how it works, but you can tell that it's some device that has been used before.
Okay.
As she puts it on, she is going to ask a few questions. You said that he kissed you. Did you succumb to enthrallment?
Yes.
I see. Well then, this will be quite interesting. And as she presses as she kind of affixes the device, she will wave her hand over it in a magical looking way. And your head is going to start to hurt really bad.
Okay. Does
And
she
you're
know
going
that
to-
my head is hurting?
Are you making any faces?
No.
Then no. This is like a
Okay.
like a brain kind of hurt. And as this happens, you are going to hear. Goodness gracious! Oh God! What the fuck is going on? Jesus! What are you doing?
Okay.
Do you respond to this voice?
Can I subconsciously respond to the voice, or do I
You
have
can
to speak out
absolutely
loud?
subconsciously respond to this voice.
Sure. Um, I'll ask him. What are you doing in my head still?
I know about as much as you do.
So, has he been able to like hear my thoughts? Like, have you been able to like hear what I'm thinking, or like see what I've been doing?
You mean see you fuck up terribly bad at trying to talk people up and use your power? Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Shit. Okay. So
Where
you're just
are
kind
you?
of in Skycrest.
I should have known as much with that fucking tower.
What is she gonna do? Is what she's gonna do bad or good?
Fuck if I know what she's gonna do.
Okay. Do you want me to stop?
I mean, only if you want to. Seems you're the only one suffering any punishment for it.
What are you? How are you suffering? Are you suffering?
I mean, I've got a headache, but that's nothing new.
Okay. Where are you?
Fuck if I know. That fucking freak took me somewhere, and this stupid fucking muzzle.
Mm,
Chafing my
I
fucking
see.
jaw.
What if I make you a deal?
What kind of deal are we talking about?
If you can figure out where you are, we could potentially get you out of that muzzle and away from him.
Hmm.
If you help me get through my final.
Well, that is intriguing. I might have to take you up on that. But
Okay.
I really can't tell. All I know is I'm in some fucking dark room somewhere, and every once in a while I'll have someone come down and ask me questions. But fuck if I know where I am. Last thing I remember is getting knocked the fuck out by the guy jumping on my skull, and then I woke up in this fucking place.
Are we just seeing just silence happen right now?
I would assume that you guys are probably
just
sitting in the
having
waiting room.
ins- Oh, we're not even there.
No, she just took Leonard back. Unless
Oh,
Leonard,
she
you would
took
have
her-
brought them with you.
No, they're in the waiting room. They don't get to see just silence.
Is there like
I
a
want to
new
look up at this lady. Can I can I tell if she's heard or like noticed anything?
She is furiously writing things down in her notebook.
Okay, sure. I want to look at her, kind of take the device off of my head, and say, you know what, this has been grand and all, but I don't know if this is the best route, and I'd really like to leave and go back to my friends.
Well, if you insist, but this is intriguing. Do you at least want to know what's going on?
So I want to. Sure, why not?
And as you take this device off, you hear Scratch's voice disappear from your head, and it's back to kind of emotions. Though you do feel the feeling of like shaking hands and affirming a deal.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I wanna look at this lady and I wanna ask her like, have you seen anything like this before?
I have never seen it myself, but I've read about it in a couple of tomes.
What have you read about?
It appears that because of a latent interaction between your enthraller and your power, he is able to almost share your mind. Can you elaborate for me how this connection was severed?
How it was severed?
Yes.
How do you mean?
How did you break free from your enthrallment?
My friends broke me free. They pushed me into water.
Intriguing. That might explain some things. It seems as though because he was unable to normally sever your connection, he was able to tie his psyche to yours through your power.
I see.
Have you-
Interesting.
Have you noticed any shifts in your power lately?
My power and I don't necessarily get along the most in that it doesn't work like 80% of the time. So fuck if I know.
That doesn't surprise me fully. You typically enthrallers tend to have problems with consistency. As for why that is, even our best minds don't know why certain powers choose not to work sometimes. But it's entirely possible that through this stringing of your two psyches together, it's also affected your power. It seems as though, in some way, his power and your power are intertwined.
So what you're saying is I could start kissing people and it would.
It might not work entirely like that, but you might see that your power has more longevity, or that you are able to look away from people and still maintain that charm.
See.
Really,
Okay.
it's hard to predict how this might have changed. I've only ever read of 2 reported cases of this.
When were those cases?
One was fairly recently, I would say about 50 years ago, and one is written about in the ancient texts over 200 years ago,
Hmm.
during the time of the
Okay.
Great Peace.
I see. Okay. Well, you've been a peach and very helpful, but I really should be going. I do have a final to take tomorrow.
Very fair. One word of caution. Be extremely careful with things that will mess with your power. It, from my readings, it appears that because of this intertwining of your powers with another's, it has made your wellspring of magic quite unstable.
Hmm. Okay.
So
When you say unstable, how do you mean?
it I would highly recommend against letting anything else tamper with your wellspring of magic. What I'm saying in simple terms is don't let another visitor into your head.
It's fair. I mean, it's not the most appreciated, but we ball, I guess.
Yeah, well, ball we do.
Okay. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it, but I'm gonna
Come
leave
back
now.
anytime. I
Okay?
would love to study this affliction.
Okay. Curtis, I want to walk out the door and like motion to the party to leave.
You do that.
If there was like one of those like metal bird like items on a desk that you can like make drink water or like a Newton's cradle, I've been playing with it the whole time.
There's definitely a Newton's cradle there.
Excellent.
There's no bird. There's no,
No
water
bird.
bird.
Is
No
there a
bird.
Wizard Newton, or was it a different guy?
There was a different guy.
What was his name?
Big
Newton.
Newton. Big.
So, you said that this place was they worship the patron saint Finch.
Of knowledge. Yes. Patron Saint Finch, the patron saint of knowledge.
Was patron saint Finch a bird by chance?
He was not. He was a regular man. In his time, he sought to better understand the world around him, specifically magical objects. In his time, magic was poorly understood, and magical objects even poorer, even less understood. And he strove to further the knowledge of magical objects in his time, which is what garnered him his following.
It's a very pastoral man.
Very pastoral man.
Lovely.
Can you describe him in stature?
He was shorter. I would say probably around 5'9", 5'10". Not extremely well built. He looked very monkly.
Cool.
Monkly.
He seems cool.
What was his first name?
That has been lost to time. He is one of the oldest patron saints, and over kind of ironically over the thousands of years that he has been worshipped, his first name has been forgotten to time.
Okay.
Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I think that it's getting to be that time where we should probably find a place to stay tonight.
Yeah.
Sir Ren, do you
Grab
have
a
any?
drink.
Why don't we go back to the Gilded Unicorn and see if we have another night?
Okay, sure.
Since we were there before, I wonder if the upkeep service has done their thing yet, or if we can just go back to our rooms.
And then, like, just table talk here. It is like 9:50. I'm thinking that maybe we just go to bed and then the next session we can start out and start our.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, I got work in the morning.
I will
like-
say you should probably go to bed and let's finish the session at the base of the tower.
I was gonna suggest
Oh.
we do something like that. If not,
For
starting.
for like, this is like we're coming up on the end of Act 1, so might as well like end right where like the base of the tower. We're about ready to take on Act 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
New season?
Yeah, new season. We are almost out of the tutorial.
Is there a new battle pass?
There might be a new battle
Oh.
pass. You'll never know.
Mm.
There's definitely a new set of quests.
Can I play as Lola Bunny in the next battle pass?
We are going to the Gilded Unicorn. Do they have our rooms?
Oh, Mr. Wren, I am glad that you're back.
Yeah, it's me. You don't gotta call me Mister though. You can just call me Torin.
Of course, Mr. Wren. Well, your rooms are waiting for you. It seems as though you have gotten a larger following. We can, of course, you came in last night with your lawyer, and a couple of friends, but it seems as though you've gotten quite the large turtle all-lander with you.
Oh yeah, this is Burger Angelo. He's part of our group.
Would you?
Did-
Oh, he was in last night. Would you like me to add him to your tab?
Yes, please. I have a sneaky suspicion that Burger Angelo. Let me try again. I have a sneaky suspicion that Burger Angelo is a little short on coin right now.
Well, thankfully, the town's guard is more than happy to accommodate you and any of your party members.
Can I get my money back from last night?
I did not know at the time that you were with Torn, of course, and he's going to hand you back your money.
How much was it?
Here's 3 silver.
Heck yeah. That's big
That's
money
excellent.
right now.
Thank you so much. Are there any happenings this evening in the tavern, or is it just a regular night?
There's a local band. I wouldn't say of any excellence, but
Hey, I'll go to that show.
of course, sir. But other
No.
than that, just a regular night.
Perfect. Well, you carry on. Thank you so much for your help. My friends and I here really appreciate it. And please, 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 it's just Torin.
Of course, Mr. Wren. Have a good night.
We'll get there. Okay. You have a good night too. I appreciate your help.
Mr. Wren to Mr. Wren. What a little demotion.
Yeah,
Well.
yeah, whatever.
Well, as you walk into the tavern, you see a just kind of small band kind of on stage, just playing some just casual, calming music.
Sweet.
And a couple, and like a good amount of locals hanging out in the tavern.
Sweet. I'm gonna just pull up a chair and watch the show. If anyone wants to join me to watch the show, you can. But if you
I
want to go to
want,
bed-
Curtis, I would like to pull Boogle aside. I want to say, Boogle, in
Yeah.
your years of law, do you know where they might take anyone prisoner?
Here.
In Skycrest?
Yeah.
Do you know what part of Skycrest?
Google. As information. Skycrest is the capital of Cal Vincent's Wake. You know that the 7 Divine Needles do have a prison somewhere in Skycrest. You do not know. It is a very secretive prison. You have heard rumors that it exists somewhere in Skycrest. Where, you have no clue. But you would know that
I know that.
any of the 7 Divine Needles would be pulling in much more powerful and scary prisoners.
Yeah. I know where the courthouse is, but the prison that I've heard about is much too hidden and holds some terrifying individuals.
So, like,
You need to know.
on the low, like attorney-client privilege here, right?
Mhm.
If I were to want to break a specific goat all-lander out, do you think that goat would be there?
This
It's the goat that we're thinking of. Go ahead.
you would know that the prisoners that are kept in this prison are nowhere close. Like they are leagues beyond Scratch's power. These are like super villain level people.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the goat that we're thinking about, there's no chance he's kept there. Like the people and things that are in this prison are unfathomably powerful.
I see. Okay.
What do
Well,
you?
I won't worry about it right now necessarily, but for future development, it might be in our best interest too.
In our best interest.
Yeah, certainly.
All right. All right.
I'll pull up a chair and I'll sit next to Torin after that little conversation and just hang out with him. This Sir Ren. Hi, Sir Ren.
Don't call me that.
What do you like being called, Torin?
Just Torin.
Nothing else.
So, is it Tor
That's-
Ren
that's
and your
really
first name is just Tor, or is it like Tor and
No.
Ren?
No,
Torin.
it's Torin.
Torin is my first name, and Ren is my last name.
Your name is Torin.
My name is not Toren Ren. It's Torin Ren.
Do you have a middle name?
Toren WREN.
Is it Torin Ren?
Is it T
What's your middle
O
name, Torin?
R W R E N R E N?
My middle name. Gosh, my middle name. That's crazy. How about Westminster?
Westminster?
Westminster.
Okay. Torin, I have another question.
Yeah, Leonard. What's up, man?
What's your favorite type of cheese?
Cheese?
Sure.
Oh, you know how when I told you that I was given a lot of things in life, I didn't really enjoy them.
Were you given a lot of cheese that you enjoyed?
Growing up, there was a lot of artisanal food that came through my door. Not my door specifically, but the doors of House Wren. I developed quite a fancy for a tri-year aged Gruyere.
Mm.
Yeah.
What are the odds that we go visit House Ren while we're here in Sky?
Low. No, we are not going. We're not going. It's not even here.
Okay. Is there? I mean, obviously, your family has a lot of standing in Skycrest.
I'm not going.
You don't have to go necessarily. I'm just curious. I wanted to see your old stomping grounds and like potentially what your family looks like in Skycrest.
It's nothing much.
What does your family look like, Leonard?
Yeah, we should be asking the real questions here.
Far, far
Me.
away from here is what my family looks like there, Isilt.
When you say far, far away, do you mean like the
Not
nation
even,
of?
not it's not even in Vincent's Wake.
Oh,
I came here as a little lowly tiny transfer student, you know?
yeah. Did you transfer in? What year of school did you transfer into? Remind me.
My freshman, I had to kind of
So
move
more-
quickly from my
More of
last
an exchange
institution.
program.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, I mean, did you like your other school, or what do you think about Calvin's
I definitely learned a lot compared to here at Cal Vincent's Wake. I agree with Isilt that I'm excited to be like done with this phase, you know.
I mean, to tell you the truth, me too. I'm really grateful for everything that I've learned. I mean, the environmental science program is really wonderful. It's taught me a lot to know about the environments. I can find the creatures that live in Cal Vincent's Wake in. It's just a place that I can easily be found, and I'm excited to see the world where I can just go. I can check it out. But I don't know if once this tower is done, we still want to all be traveling together, I've enjoyed myself. There's not a lot of people that I've really been able to call friends.
Curtis, I'll want to reach out and shake Torrin's hand and pass along some of his hair back to him, and then get up and go back to the room.
And I
As you
shake him
shake his
back
hand,
with my
yeah.
Akubra power.
As you shake his hand back, you feel like a surge of authority pulse through your body as you look at him. In that moment, you feel more willing to do whatever he asks. Torin, you're done shaking his hand, and you look, and your hand is full of your own hair.
Where did Leonard? How did you even get this? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
No secrets here nor there.
I'm gonna hold it up to my head and be like, it was so long. It was so long.
Those are your pubes.
Ugh. And they go all over the table.
Oh, no.
Like scraping them back together, like. Ah. Fuck. Leonard, I hope that when you clean your pocket, it takes a really long time.
Gonna hold on to little pieces of Torin and scatter them throughout Calvin since this entire like
Well, there could be some good to come out of that. We'll talk.
All right. Anything else?
I'm good.
Before bed?
Before bed.
Nada.
The show was fun, I imagine.
The show was okay.
What kind? You said they were playing like calm music.
I mean, it was a band called the Breaststrokes.
What if you were to equate them to a similar real
genre.
world band or a genre? What band or genre would they be akin to?
Just remove the breast.
okay.
Nice. Were they? That's incredible.
So, like, just a mid version of that.
Just a worse version of the
Yeah,
Strokes.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Was it like an acoustic band, or were
Yeah, it was
they?
acoustic.
Were they? That's really interesting.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look at the party and be like, I feel like this would benefit from some amps, but I don't know about you guys.
Would benefit from some auto tune, certainly.
I think so. I hope that this band has a really long career and that they end up using auto tune. I mean, didn't you hear about the Warlock?
The there was a
Um,
group called The Voids, right?
T-Pain.
Oh yeah.
He can make that thing sing, man.
I'm T-Pain. You know me.
All right. The next morning you awake, all fully rested, and in your hearts you feel conviction. You feel this sense of almost like a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of fear, but mixed with you feel as though you are standing on the edge of something great. The edge of the rest of your lives, the edge of the next chapter in your story.
What time is it when we're waking up?
Guten Morgen,
It's about 8 in the morning.
Guten Morgen, guten Morgen.
Sun and shine.
I say that we have some brekkie and make our way to the tower.
Yeah. The biscuits and gravy yesterday was really to die for.
I know we gotta get there
Morning
at
again.
10, but I'm like I'm more of an early bird.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
What is it? What does an early bird look like?
Have you ever tried looking in the mirror?
Well, I have. My hair's a little.
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen a
it doesn't
bird
look
that gets
anything
the
like that.
worm?
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're joshing me.
Who's
Yeah.
Josh?
Isn't there a wine brand called Josh?
Off
Yeah,
the
there was a cask somewhere.
An ale brand. Mold wine.
Yeah, let's eat some breakfast.
Your breakfast
I go up
tastes.
to the front desk first, and I'm gonna ask them if there's anything that we need to cover.
Oh, nothing. You're in Torrens' party, correct?
Yeah,
Nothing.
and you
It-
guys
it-
know
it-
that we're doing the tower today, right?
Oh, very cool. I did not know this.
Yeah, we're Torrens' party, and we're doing the Sky Piercer.
Oh,
Today.
very cool. Well, best of luck to you and your party.
Do you know anything about it?
I mean, it's a challenge tower.
Have you ever done it before?
Of course not. I am a
You look like quite
innkeeper.
the honcho there.
Do you
I'm
know
an
Torrens?
innkeeper.
Do you know Torrens' parents?
Of course. Who doesn't know Torrens' parents? At least
Do they
in
come
these
around?
circles.
Do they
No,
come
no.
around here?
This inn is not nearly as up to snuff as the Wren family typically likes. We were shocked to hear that Sir Wren would even consider staying here.
But you know them personally.
No, not personally, only by name.
No. Okay.
And I guess suppose Sir Torren, of course.
What are his parents' names?
What are his parents' names? Let me think for just a second.
You're out eating breakfast, right?
Yeah, I'm having biscuits and gravy right now.
Gavy.
Young Gavy.
That's
Gavy?
the grossest thing you could have said.
Sir Torren,
No.
where did you send me that information?
I think it was over Discord.
Let me see.
If you need the name.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Oh my gosh, I have it in my thing. 1 second.
You're,
Sorry.
You're okay. You're okay.
Martha.
I believe that it's Uriel and Octavius.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure to speak very highly of the Gilded Unicorn on your behalf to them.
Thank you.
okay?
That is very kind of you, sir.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we will. Other than that, I'm gonna eat some breakfast, and yeah, we're gonna make our way to the tower.
Burger, you're my biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah.
You want
Fill
mine?
me up.
This one's really good.
Burger Angelo, I have terrible news.
Here comes the plane.
What is it?
I mean, the bird.
Where?
I think that there might be someone with chlamydia outside.
Oh no.
They should have worn a condom. I can't help after the fact.
That's
That's
so
a-
And they
cool.
might be
That's a problem.
they might be spreading it to somebody else.
I need to tackle them. Oh my god.
Hey, come on, we're on the deadline.
I'm kidding. I'm just joshing you there, Burger Angelo.
Oh, okay. Well, next time you josh me, it'll be you that's tackled.
Okay, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the tower.
As you walk towards the tower, I want you all to roll a perception check.
Oh,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
bungled that shit.
Let it ride. Let it ride.
Oh god.
No need to let it ride.
I also bungled that shit.
Leonard? Burger Angela?
I also bungled that shit.
I'm at 2. I'm at 2.
2.
Wait,
Okay,
I got
just
it.
two.
I rolled a 2.
three.
3 bungles?
No, I got a
Oh my
bungle and a
God.
3.
Okay.
Wait, do we let
As
it
you
ride?
walk no,
We
no
went for
need
a
to let it ride.
walk. That's it.
As you walk towards the tower, you are filled with this sense of determination. You feel your heart's beginning to steel. You feel your mind beginning to clear as though you are entering to take on this challenge. I want you kind of describe, each of you to describe what you guys are feeling. Like what are the thoughts running through your minds as you prepare to take this tower on?
I'm just thinking about the fact that I am ready to get this over with. I'm ready to see what this final has for me. I'm probably thinking back onto what my professor has told me about the final, and I'm just thinking about the fact that I'm this close away to being out of college.
Tor.
I'm. Oh,
Oh,
did you say Torn?
Leonard. Yeah, go Leonard.
Okay. I'm thinking about a certain deal that I made with a specific Allander and a certain family heirloom that I may or may not have heading into this tower that I may or may not want to leave in the tower, depending on how it goes.
Next, Tor.
I'm looking up at this thing. Are we like at the tower right now?
You're probably a quarter of the way there.
I'm imagining that we can see it, right?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, you can see the tower from everywhere in Skycrest.
I'm just looking up at it like, ooh, that is big. I'm nervous. I feel like I don't have a lot to do in the way of fighting, but I know that I have my cormorant and I have my party and I have everyone else, and I'm feeling somewhat okay about it, and I don't know if that's the ring talking or if that's me, but I'm feeling pretty all right.
Boogle?
Just glad I can't die.
I'm like electric with a combination of both nervousness for and excitement for the trinkets and souvenirs that there might be in the tower, as well as a lot of nervousness for knowing that I'm going to be live on TV. Because wait, are the college ones they're televised, right?
They're not.
The college ones are not.
Never mind. Yeah, so I'm now like remembering that wait, no, these aren't actually televised, so I might be able to steal some trinkets a lot easier. And then I'm also excited to use marbles that I haven't used before, and then also see what other marbles I might be able to collect, because there's a lot of tower, so there's probably going to be some marbles in there. And so eager to see what I can do with my marbles. But yeah, I'm very nervous as well.
Burger Angela.
Honestly, I'm largely unfazed and indifferent about it. I mean, to be a ninja, you're not like a nervous wreck or anything like that when you're in things. So that doesn't feel like a huge challenge or really something that I'm really concerned about its outcome, victory or fail. And it doesn't hurt that this won't really affect my GPA too much since I've already done well in the class, and it really doesn't. This is not part of my major. It's more of just a required credit and all that stuff. So.
Perfect.
So I'm fine with it on a school sense too.
You don't hear it. You don't see it. You hear it first. Bells begin to ring somewhere far off in the city. You see the crowds around you start to become confused, start to stir, and then turn outwardly into a panic as people around you start to run in every direction. You begin to look around and you can't see what is causing this commotion. You don't understand what's causing this commotion. You don't even understand what the bells are for. It isn't until a gnome runs up to you and screams, "In the sky! In the sky! They're stealing the fucking tower!" And as he points, you see a half-moon shaped object floating in the sky with one passenger. And you see the tower begin to shrink and decrease in size. You don't see it. You hear it. The sound of canvas catching in the wind as something terrible descends and an explosion erupts in dust in front of you. You are now at surely the foot of the tower, or where the tower once stood, and arising from this tower, this plume of dust, this explosion that has just went off before you, arises a solid cobalt blue dragon.
What the heck?
And that is where we're going to call our session today.
I thought it was like a 9/11 you were about to do. Like, what?
Thank you as always for watching the stream. If you guys are watching the VOD, thank you for watching. This has been Act 1 of Wizarding in the Real World. I hope that I can see you guys all in 2 weeks on Friday. That will give my party plenty of time to figure out what just fucking happened to them.
I bet
Have
you
a good
all
night.
wish you bought armor.
Thank you.
I bet you all wish you bought armor.
I bought armor, mother.
Hey, I have a little
Yeah,
arm
Shell,
shield.
I am the armor.
He
Like,
is armor.
Thank you as
Oh,
always
wow.
for watching. Have a good rest of your nights. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
chat.
Whoops. I need to process